Alright, and then keep forgetting to pin this into taskbar. Perfect. Okay, select, activate, and select, activate, and select and activate. Perfect. Okay. Let's test every chat. It's this one.
Test.
Yep. And I don't think Twitch works. Let me see. Or I think Twitch works. Always works, so.
Test.
Hello. How are you doing, Omsk? It's been a while. Been a long time. You did not enter with the honk this time, which is surprising.
Pardon, Mr. Color. Nice to meet your live broadcast again. How was your working day?
It's been alright, honestly. It's been okay. I've been thinking about, what do you call it? My hours have been getting, like, severely cut at my job. So, how do you say it? So I'm thinking about streaming, early in my day, and then, like, streaming before work and after work, considering how, like, what do you call it? Considering how much my work is, like, cutting my hours, so I have, like, way more free time. I have probably, like, I wake up at typically, like, 10 to 11 p.m., so, and then I don't usually go to work till, like, 4 now, or, like, 5, sorry, 5 now, my apologies. Yeah, so...
Why did you raise the price of Crash Bash?
Why did I raise the price of Crash Bash? Did I? I don't think I did. I didn't think I raised it. I don't think I did. Maybe I did. I was messing with a lot of the sabotages, and I made what do you call it? I was messing with sabotages, so and
It was 2,000 before. Now it's 3,000.
Oof.
I got my other foot done, or talon. Don't know what it is in this context.
Well, you know, maybe I'm just 3,008 and you're so 2,000 and late. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, you got that boom, boom, boom. Anyway. No, hold on. Trying to figure out, like, custom power-ups. The hell? Okay, sorry, I'm trying to see the channel points thing real quick.
I don't blame you if it was because I redeemed 15 of them last time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but probably wouldn't make it that much. I guess you did redeem a lot, so probably 3,000 seems
You had a better thing to say
reasonable.
that the chat wasn't dead. What's up, punk?
Chat wasn't dead? What's up, punk? Why are you calling me punk for? Am I a punk now? Am I your punk unk? Punk unk? Punk unk? Oh my god, damn. Congratulations, you just made me,
Punk UNC.
gave me a new thing
I
to
miss
say. I'm your punk unk now, congratulations. No longer am I just unk, I have upgraded to punk unk. Anyway, alrighty. I never actually added any of the video.
Oh, hell yeah.
I didn't add any more videos to the stream thing. I'll put it down to maybe like 2,500 for Crash Bash. So I'll put it down to like 2,500. Because now I know that you guys, like, if you guys are here
Helping and
long
being
enough...
genuinely good is the real punk, as punk is usually defined as going against the norm, or the systems.
Let's see. Helping and being genuinely good is the real punk, as punk is usually defined as going against the norm or the systems. Yeah, well...
Don't worry, hell was warm when I was gone.
Being a punk is, hell was warm when I was gone. Good to know it didn't freeze over. Ba-doom-ching. Anyway, yeah, so, what do I call it? What was I gonna say? Being is genuinely a punk, as punk... Yeah, no, what was I gonna say? I forgot. Uh, yeah, I mean, typically it's always been used to be rebellious, so, you know. Typically, right now, technically I am going against the norm. Uh, not like that shitty Twitter show. The old norm is just like the new norm. Sorry, anyway. Uh, anyway. I don't know if you guys fucking remember that shitty, like, AI show, or that AI music show thing. It kind of didn't really do anything with that. But unfortunately, a current other show exists. I kind of want to, like, so there's a show that actually got fully funded by a bunch of like the weird ass what do you call it, the weird ass gamergate crowd, called Twisted Plots. And they actually succeeded in how much they got funding for to make a full show. um it is a very how do I say this, it's a very right wing, it's a show that's like based off of like right wing ideology, but like not like fun conservative like right wing ideology like South Park. It's interesting to, like, this channel is basically like brings up a lot of straw man effects and doesn't understand what left wing shit is in the first place and the reason why like people are the way they are in the first place. um and of course they also got to have like classic transphobia and shit. And part of me wants to look at that show today. I don't
Then
want
again, South Park is South Park.
Yeah, South Park is South Park, don't get me wrong.
Hello.
South Park also has like, don't get me wrong,
Do you want to check art? I have some cool stuff in
the
there.
South Park people also fucking hate like also are like extreme like transphobes as well. But it's interesting because they're mainly like they only bring like one point across most of the time, and kind of like bring up like an instance of someone that's done something. So I don't know. But anyway, yeah, but Freedom Tunes, on the other hand, is a super right-wing conservative, straw man attacking channel, kind of like, create like straw man creating channel, right? And I'm very curious about like how this like show ended up, because it like compared to a lot of these, like compared to like New Norm and like I can't even remember what the other show was. Compared to New Norm and all the other stuff. Want to check out art? Yeah, sure. I'll check out art in a sec. Yeah, compared to all these other like weird like moves that they've been trying to make. He did the thing. He did the thing. He did the thing. Anyway, fucking start freaking out and burning shit. No, yeah, I don't know. Compared to like other shows that have had like massive failures because, their whole thing was based off of just like, haha, gay people, am I right? Haha, people with blue hair, be progressive, am I right? Like, man, it's so weird that they're into kinks. Isn't that odd? And then like that was pretty much it, right? And then obviously they're like, oh man, cancel culture, am I right? And then that's it, right? That's pretty much all they did. I am genuinely curious if Freedom Tunes actually made like not him, it's not just him, it's like a studio, it's like a studio people. These kind of had a studio for a while. I'm kind of curious, considering it got full funding. I'm curious exactly like what they're gonna do with this show, because it might just be a basic generalized show that just has like good writing, but it also could just be but it also could just be like, one that just has, or like what a lot of other right wing like grifting gamergate anti-woke dweebs do, where they basically just get funded to basically rant about the woke left every fucking chance they get. But I don't know. They never really, I don't know about this one this time, because these guys typically like kind of don't like that shit either. So I'm kind of curious exactly, they're still very, straw man-y with their arguments, but I don't know. Seems like they actually try. But oh man, wow.
Did YouTube chat not work, or did you stop streaming there, or something else?
No, YouTube should be working. Is it not working? Somebody say something on YouTube? Hold on. Oh yeah, people have been talking on YouTube. Wait. Oh no. Really? It says YouTube's working, though. Hold on, am I dumb or something? Hold on. You're right. It's not popping up with YouTube chat. This is weird. Hold on.
Good thing I asked.
Yeah, you're right. Hold on. Hold on just a second. Yeah, I wonder why YouTube isn't working. I literally have it, like, activated. It says that the chat...
Yes,
it's
you are dumb.
connected to the
Super
chat.
color.
I guess I am dumb. Hold on.
Yo, Color, have you ever sent an alert for the meteorologists to the wrong Discord server? How are you, by the way?
I have a
Test.
few times, yeah. Wait, to a different server? No. Also, no, apparently YouTube's working just fine. It's just nobody's on YouTube right now. Which is surprising. Ugh. I really need to make more, like...
Okay.
But yeah. See, I forgot what I was talking about now. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I know. So we might look at that today. I'm going to use the dots and, like, kind of, and then, like, colorize, like, change the colorization
It
and
is so
everything.
weird actually getting ads now.
So weird getting ads now. Oh, yeah, sorry. That's not me, that's Twitch. Fuck. I forgot. Bones isn't here, huh? No, he's not here right now. Forgot about.
I'm so tired. I want to sleep with my fan on, but it'll get cold and I don't have any blankets.
Oh, no. Do you have pillows? Or...
For once, JJ is asleep and I am here, ha 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 ha.
Wow. Sorry. Alright. Talking to the non-pregnant lady this time. How have you been? Assuming probably pretty tired. You know, taking care of the wifey and all. Plus probably working a lot, I'm gonna assume. Sorry, I'm eating right now, so if you hear me like fucking lip smacking, that's because of the food that I'm eating.
I got an art idea, but it's NSFW.
An art idea, but it's NSFW? I mean, private message me it then. I'm not gonna draw it here, but...
3 bits.
It
111.
ain't about the money, money, money. It's not about the body, body, body. It's all about my hemorrhoids. Need to pay for my hemorrhoids. Great. I completely forgot about me doing that. Anyway.
What did you make today?
What did I make today? What do you mean? What did you mean? Oh, I don't know, 3 cents apparently. It's still really wild to me that people are paying to be here, but, you know, I literally have, like, you know, this is probably not worth the cash, but I appreciate it. Also,
Don't worry, color. I have a solution jacket fresh out of the dryer.
solution jacket fresh out of the dryer. Solution.
I sent you a satirical DM on
Jacket
Discord,
fresh
referencing
out.
my art idea. Not actually my idea.
I sent you a satirical DM on Discord referencing my art idea, not actually my idea. Okay. Oh, oops, I'm showing the fucking... Oh. Oh, wait, no, that's me. Okay, never mind. I thought you were... Sorry, I don't know why
But yeah,
I thought...
this all hand axe I made.
I don't
And a
know...
few baskets.
I don't know why I thought you just reposted the
You can show
fucking...
it. I don't mind.
I don't, like, what do you call it? I don't know why I thought you reposted the freaking... the stupid AI video of us, like, you know, making out. You dom, me sub. Cool. Great. Isn't that, you know, true? I could probably actually draw... I just realized, fucking... This color has 6 fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Yeah, there's 6 fingers. Why the
Video of what?
There was, Yeah, I sent my friend that, by the way. And he's like, dude, what the fuck are
Jokes
you
aside,
on?
the NSFW art idea was for me to draw.
He was asking me how drunk I was when I made that.
Huh? I missed something.
Or when I generated that. Side the NSFW art idea was for me to draw. Interesting. I mean, technically, you know.
I thought of some NSFW art about 2 OCS but from 2 friends of mine. And I'm getting by, I mean work is a bit heavy along with being in the process of moving, but JJ got some nausea meds and is actually able to rest a bit.
About 2 OCs between 2 friends of mine. I gotcha. That's cute. That's very cute. I'm getting by. Getting by, I mean, work is a bit heavy along with being in the process of moving. Oh,
But you know,
shoot.
I would also like to see art of you and me.
Oh, God, you have moving. Oh, God, you've been moving too? Jeez. JJ got some nausea meds.
I could even pay you.
Actually able to rest a bit. Glad to hear it. Pay me what? What are you paying me for? What, to see, to... Are you saying you want me to draw that?
Yes and no.
Hmm. I don't know. Maybe at one point. I could
In what
use
world
it
would this
as a
frame that you
joke.
showed us even exist? I thought the van was invincible.
See, I thought the frame... Hold on. Would this frame that you showed us even exist? I thought the van was invisible? No. I'm trying to... Whoop! In what frame? What are you talking about? Alright, anyway. Alright, we need to move to the videos now, because...
I was joking when I said the art ideas was for you. It was an art idea for me to draw, but I could get more than what I bargained for.
I mean, maybe. We'll see. We'll do it, like, I'll see where, if there's anywhere I could put it, if I live long enough to, you know, to even... Whoops, I accidentally made Peter Griffin black. Not the first time he's been black, though. Badoom ching. Anyway. Anyway,
Clip.
Oh, God. I mean, you can. I mean, that's just truthful.
Well, Peter has black ancestry.
God damn it. Yeah. Yeah, I know that's a joke. Between, like, in the actual show where he literally has, like, a black ancestor. Trying to, like... Okay. I can't, for some odd reason, fill in this, and I don't know why. There's no gap, like, anywhere. You know. I mean, they're all shutting down, am I right? Badoom ching! But, well, yeah, there's no gap in between here, so I literally can't do this correctly.
Also, Lololololnex said he saw a comment of yours and replied. You could manually color it in.
Yeah, I know, I guess I could. Just was trying to, like, frickin' do this right, but I think that's gonna work. Oh, that didn't work. Hold on. Back behind? To make this smaller.
I might fall asleep watching THRE stream.
The stream. That's fine. You know, a lot of people fall asleep to my stream, so I'm unsure how, but you know. Okay. Hold on, I'm sorry. Just need to look at something. How does this person know that YouTube sucks now? Like, okay. I'm sorry. I've just, like, I accidentally fucking went on this person's channel and actually clicked on their channel. But, like, this person is like, man, what do I call it? He's like, this person's like, yeah, YouTube sucks now. Now just look at the Google search to see why. But I'm like,
Weird out of context. Link out of context clipped by Terror Ryan Omsburb.
yeah, but like,
You're pretty quiet, I guess.
But here's the problem. I'm pretty quiet. Sometimes I can be. Yeah, it's so funny because they're like they think
I
they
actually
talk
fell
about
asleep to your stream before.
they talk
Mostly
about
just to the background noise.
they talk about YouTube sucking now, but I'm like, bro, this person has made videos like a year ago. And maybe they've been watching like YouTube for a while, but like 2023, really? Like your account was made in 2023. Like, and you're saying that YouTube sucks now?
Does erase the problem count?
What's up? Does what do I call it? Does here's the problem count? Oh, shit, did I say here's the problem? I guess, yeah. Guess we can count that. Um, yeah, it's like the issue is that, what do I call it? Yeah, no, it's just, it's annoying because where is the thing? There we go. Yeah, it's just the problem is that
YouTube has been different since 2018, that's for sure.
It's been different since 2014. Like, don't get me wrong. I think that it has. I don't think that YouTube went downhill in 2020. That's no, you know, that's no fucking, you know, that's like no
I'm going
surprise,
to make some tea.
right? Like 2020 it started going downhill. That's no shocker, right? Because like corporations obviously had to like, you know, realize the benefit of like income and shit, or like, you know, they had to squeeze every dollar out of it, right? We knew that, right? YouTube has kind of been going down since 2014, downhill since 2014 because of demonetization. Because that's when they first introduced the demonetization shit to YouTubers, and
Same.
like, and not to make.
I was a mere infant in 2014,
Yeah.
so I only noticed the 2018 thing.
Yeah, the 2014 was basically when watch time was more prioritized, which is the reason why you saw a lot more gaming around the time. And then yeah, rather than like, you know, actual viewership and shit. It was weird, but
Hello, I am YouTube cartoons account.
hello, I am YouTube cartoons account. Welcome. Um, how's work? How's errands? How's your day in general? Hoping to well for you. Yeah, no, it's been going down since 2014, but the difference is there was still like a lot that could be grasped from YouTube that like around that time that was still pretty decent. But I will say that like 2020 is when like everything really started falling off like immensely, because then people started realizing that you could just make a shitload, like not shitload, but you could make YouTube a career, because people knew that before, but like nobody ever really tried. But in 2020 almost everybody tried to become a YouTuber, like, and people still to this day still try to become YouTubers. It's a really, really bad thing. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, I mean, just, freaking, how do I say this? Yeah, so, like, the problem that I just don't understand, like, this is kind of the thing, is like, the person that made this account, if they've been around only since 2023, they have no fucking idea what it, you know, of, like, it actually going downhill now. Like, no, fuck off. Like, I get it, they say YouTube sucks now. No, it's been sucking. It's been sucking.
Can
and
you just
fucking...
get cartoons account? I live in Philippines.
Just get cartoons account? I live in Philippines? I don't know what you mean. I still don't know what you mean by that. I know, well, I'm just confused. What do you mean get cartoons account? Yeah, but I don't know. It's been bad, but like the fact that they're also like, someone like this is saying that, it's clearly for views and shit, but I don't know. 5 grocery stores with reasonable prices. This actually might be interesting. This might actually be an interesting video. But anyway, 3 things you must stop buying before the economic shift? What? Okay, anyway, okay. We'll stop looking at this. Alright.
What's with the dots?
What's with the dots? Oh, well, there is a certain channel by the name of Freedom Tunes. And very recently, if you don't know who Freedom Tunes is, these are so these guys basically they're basically like how do I say this? They make like a shitload of right wing, conservative, how you say it, like very conservative videos, and use kind of a lot of straw man arguments in a lot of their arguments. So they,
Hey, Color Storm for IKIRTTOONS Kit Tunes.
But very recently, excuse me. But recently, they had a show that got fully funded by supporters called Twisted Plots, or it's no longer, I guess, there, but it's called Twisted Plots, and basically, I'm gonna assume that this is going to be the same thing. I'm just kind of curious if they actually made like a how you say it? I'm kind of curious if they actually it's gonna be just like every other right winger.
Then again, that's assuming
it's gonna be like the new norm, or the what do you call it? Then again, that's assuming. What's assuming? No, I know this channel does. I know this channel's very right leaning and conservative, because I literally I've watched some of the videos. I've watched some of the videos, and and they're very right leaning, not super right. They're not like extremist right leaning, but they're very much right leaning to the level where they bring up a lot of straw man arguments. But let's see here.
I said KIRTTOONS Kurt Tunes. I said I am Philippines.
Okay. Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. It's very interesting because they also what do you call it? They also oh, never mind. They changed it around, I guess. Oh no. They actually added shit.
Cheeseburger.
Weird. They added shit, but there was this thing called okay, weird. I don't know. Usually they basically don't like it's very interesting because I've also compared to every fucking super right wing super right wing conservative very gamer the people that like Gamergate shit, the ones that appeal to that. They've also I've also never really seen one that typically does this thing where congratulations, you feel hydrated, except you don't because you're on fire. And it just completely disintegrates. Anyway, yeah, it's very interesting because it's how you say it, it's very clear that they also don't they also think the anti-woke thing is kind of stupid as well. So I'm kind of genuinely curious what this show is actually going to be like, because they're still conservative, they're still right-wing, they still use a lot of straw man arguments with their animations. But it is very interesting because they also don't like the anti-woke Gamergate. They don't like the anti-woke crowd, if that makes any sense. They might like the Gamergate crowd, but they don't like the anti-woke crowd, which is very interesting. So I'm kind of curious exactly if this is going to be a thing where where they pull like a South Park and try to be like and try to basically only use scenarios that like I don't know if they only really use like events or like scenarios that like aren't very politically leaning in really any way or so slightly leaning in one way that it doesn't really matter because it's just a TV show. Or if they do what the new norm does, where it constantly brings up the fact that there is just like, where it constantly brings up the fact that like, oh, left wingers, am I right? Oh, woke, like pointing at like, you know, trans person, queer person, like, but like weird fetishes, gay people, gay capitalism, like shit like that, pretty much. It's like everything, pretty much calling everything fucking woke except for, you know, obviously their own shit, you know, but. Oh, and gotta throw in the absolute evangelical Christianity bullshit too, so. But I'm genuinely curious if this show will actually be like a.
What does woke mean?
What does woke mean? It doesn't mean anything. It was a thing that was.
Cartoons, do you know realize it's like a Philippines I'm animate a kind master.
Realize it's like a Philippines I'm an mate and a kind master? Animate and kind master. I gotcha. You're good, man. Hey, good for you. I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't realize that or what to call. I don't know exactly like what's what do you call it? Anyway, sorry. No, woke is it's not a.
I think they are talking about their YT channel.
I think so, yeah. That's fine. What was I gonna say? Yeah, no, woke didn't really necessarily become like a popular term until like the anti-woke like very like, you know, fucking not conservative.
Let me say, I found better people than SKYKS. Like that thorny eye dude which got a MF Squid Dog is a son of LMAO. Also other streamers. Also, a Sprite is good. Ain't it?
Sprite is good. I wouldn't know.
T acquired.
Congratulations. He has obtained T. Damn it, why does this never work when I try to play it? Hold on.
Replying to Zen the Vigilante. T acquired. Gimme some.
Hold on. There we go. T has been acquired.
Replying to June 3 Bug 765. Gimme some. Mine.
Anyway. Enough of that. What was I gonna say? Yeah, so I don't know. I'm generally curious what the show is gonna be. I'm genuinely
Did I hear
curious.
T? Is it sweet?
It might
Replying
maybe
to Zen the
not.
Vigilante. June 3 Bug 765 mine. No mine I am your elder. I don't know. Hey you brainworms YT it means YouTube cartoons account on YouTube he's a Philippine YouTuber.
Okay. Kurt, chill out. I get the joke, but chill out, dude. Alright. Alright. I'm gonna be like the reason why like so I'm going to put like a huge
I made a black tea with a little bit of honey.
I'm going to put like a huge like color filter over it, and then I'm going to put a then I'm going to have the dots over it because like sure it's a YouTube video, but but here's the problem. They're a company, so oops. That's not what I meant to do. Like yeah, they're a company. Like, and they're a company that is very, like, pro Turning Point and shit. So I'm going to kind of play it safe by making sure that they don't, like, copyright my ass. So, you know, I'm gonna, like, do everything I can so their freaking bot doesn't detect me because, you know, they have, like, an AI thing. So we're gonna see how odd this show is. Like, considering I keep fucking talking about politics all the time, I'm about to fucking we're probably gonna talk about this shit a lot if
When did you
it's
use the thing is?
when I use the thing is like a year ago. Oh wait, sorry. Are you talking about when I just said it? I don't know. Junebug said I said it like what, like 20
Also,
minutes
do
ago.
you know what the Radka X4 is? It's a small PC similar to the Raspberry Pi, but it uses an x86 architecture instead of ARM64.
I do not know anything about technology. You gotta explain to me like I'm your 6-year-old grandfather. Alright. Yeah, uh, so here we go. Hold on. Sorry. Oh, man. Oh, man, this, like, stuck to the wrapper. Oh, me. Oh. Okay.
Hey, add blocky for 50. I was asking if Harry's the problem counted and he added one so.
Yeah.
Also, doggo, laughing face.
Hello, Kabeko. Alright. Alright. Time to give this a weird time to give this,
What is the worst game
I'm
you've ever
probably...
played?
Crash Bash. Crash Bash. Definitely. Crash Bash or Spyro Enter the Dragonfly. One of the two.
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing alright, honestly. Surviving, I guess. Alright. I'm about to probably do something not too great. Because of something that I'm about to, torture myself with, but we'll find out. Alright, here we go. Oh, sorry. This video may potentially trigger seizures.
I'm only 105 short of making you play Crash Bash again.
Oh, God, not again. This video may potentially trigger seizures for people with photosensitive epilepsy. Viewer discretion is advised. Wow. Like,
Can I donate?
wow, with a... What do I call it? Wow, with a freaking, The craziest thing is, I'm kind of surprised, or what do you call it? I'm surprised they even have this warning, because typically a lot of the other, like, usually not a whole lot of shows that have like this kind of
Good thing
leaning
wifey is asleep.
stuff. I'm surprised they actually give I'm surprised they give like a warning for people with disability with seizures. That's shockingly, actually like not like that's actually like a good thing. I don't know how to explain it, because typically a lot of people that tend to make shows like
It's kind of
this
required without getting sued.
Yes, but in this case, they're a bunch of YouTubers, for one. For two, they're also like, hey, say it. For two, they also are just like literally with their political leaning, they'll probably figure out a way to make sure that they wouldn't get sued for that kind of shit. So, believe me. So I'm just surprised, like I said, in this case, I'm just, they did a good job at that at least, so, we'll find out, so. Like I said, this is gonna be probably
Shoved
interesting.
a single mother into a refrigerator full of bowling balls and pushed it down a fire escape.
This is 39th time being arrested for...
One thing that's interesting, though, is the fact that they're also kind of animating it in the normal style they do, with like a budget, but sure.
for the same crime. What's the point when you know he's gonna be out in a week?
When I first joined the force, we put criminals in jail. Now all we do is make excuses for them. Why, I don't know.
Okay. Already being, alright. Already being hit with, like, political right-wing leaning. That already something that doesn't happen, but you know what? This is a fictional world, so we'll,
Dogs are an amazing add-in. Seems like I'm watching it through a microwave.
Yeah, it's, how you say it? Currently, also, the show itself is black and white, so, like, right now, but, yeah, like, the show itself is black and white right now, so, Already not off to a great start, knowing what this channel does. Like, they have this straw man argument where basically, They say anybody that does heinous crimes like don't get put in jail, which is obviously false. But you know,
But we pathologized everything. Evil has been turned into disease. Everyone seems to have forgotten you can't give people excuses.
Anyway, since I'm a pixel artist that draws once in a blue
I
moon,
don't
I gotta
have
ask,
the luxury
how similar
of
is a Sprites drag and shift
forgetting
feature to any other drawing program?
But I
It's just a
have
thing where
ways
you
of
hold shift,
trying.
drag.
I would not know. You'd have to ask other people that use it.
Are you drinking on the job?
Tea is nice when you have a sore throat.
It's a disease. A disease I don't have. Not that it'd be my fault if I did.
What? Okay.
What people don't understand is that
Okay. Already immediately with the character that they're establishing, like, so keep this in mind. They're being hit with, like, they're setting up a character that is a drunkard, or a dude that's a drunkard, and a dude that's, like, supposed to be a little bit more on, like, the pathetic side. He's supposed to be a dweeb. So keep this in mind. So, because I don't know what they're going to do in the
Seems
future.
my Nero is diverging again.
My Nero is diverging again?
Like, yeah,
alcohol
it is just a thing that makes a line in the direction of the cursor.
not a
That's it.
moral failure.
I got you.
A complex intersection of socioeconomic and genetic factors.
Why are they using this language? Like, I know the reason why they're doing, like, I know the reason why, what do you call it? Like, I know it's, like, technically for parody's sake, but you can make a dude sound like, you know, goofy and weird without, like, trying to pair, like, phrasing like this. You don't have to make him sound like an author.
Not that I would know, because I don't really drink that much.
How can a person be so blind? Hey, no!
Alright, already immediately being hit with, like, the most, like, bad shit, insane stuff.
I'm gonna make
I'm
popcorn.
like, we haven't established this world, but I'm gonna assume that they're gonna be, like, trying to make this seem like the modern day. So, oh boy. Oh god. I will say, the logo, kind of works, but not really. I don't know,
So,
like,
you basically just draw via dragging the mouse. And in a sprite, it's the same but for pixels. So yeah,
I would not know, but, you know. I'm glad it works for you, Kabeko. So already immediately with the logo, I do like that they try to utilize, like, they try to make, like, 2D, 3D, like, looking, or 3D, like, yeah, 2D, 3D. If this is a 3D model,
JJ is getting
it's
payback
pretty
from last night and is
impressive.
drooling all over my shoulder. 1:43 a.m. popcorn hits different.
That's funny. Yeah, I did hear that she drooled all over, or you drooled all over her last night. Yeah, so already immediately, like, we're being hit with the fact that it's like, that people that do, like, heinous crimes can be let go. Now again, this is a fictional show, and I don't know the world they're setting themselves in, but currently at the moment, all we could assume is that this is the modern day. Which already is fucking so heavily false, but sure. And also, again, yeah, so the logo. I
Also, in a sprite there are layer options. Kinda like in your Adobe thing.
I gotcha. I'm going, like, with the logo already immediately, it doesn't really tell me much. It's saying twisted plots, so I'm gonna assume that these are gonna be a bunch of one-off, like, episodic stories. If not, then this is a bad choice for a logo. The twisted part also doesn't really make any sense. It probably won't make any sense, like, right now, but maybe in the future will, but I don't know. That, you know, it's still a title, but just basing it off of it alone, they could have, I don't know, they could have done more with it, because it doesn't really look like a twisty logo, but, you know, I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy, but we'll see. We'll see. It just doesn't look like that
Also,
great.
I remember seeing a speed paint of Puro and bruh, it's better than anything I can draw.
We're on. Oh, that's fine. You improve over time. Already, like, I'm trying to see, because I'm like, it's so odd, because, like, like already the animation that they're doing here looks just like every other animation that they've done. Like, I don't know. It doesn't really look like anything's been upped here, but I don't know. We'll see.
Poor thing. Needed that cop car to feed his family. Thank goodness my research will make crime a thing of the past.
He needed his cop car to feed his family. What are you talking about? What? Okay. Weird
And
point.
late nights at the office too?
Oh, of course, honey, yes. I love you.
I also like how they made the character look like one of the staff members. Because one of the... What do I call it? One of the people
Already weird
that...
stuff going on.
Yeah, already people, like, drawing themselves, like, in the show, fine. You know, I put myself as my own self-insert sometimes, or, like, you know, in my own show, so we'll see. But my show has also failed, so... Oh, God. Oh, cool. A guy that's cheating as well. Gotta love that. Alright.
Gotta go.
Is he gonna phrase scientists as cheaters? Hold on, no way, dude. Okay, here we go.
Artists are cool. Though, I'm lazy, so yes, I don't draw a lot.
Perfectly duplicate him.
A lot of artists
I wish I
are,
could
but
perfectly duplicate you.
And this photograph of my wife.
this is...
Whoa, I am back.
This is, what do I call it? This is very, this is already off to a weird start. Like, this is just highly inappropriate.
Who I love very much.
Whatever you say.
Thank
Dude, like, this just, it's like super inappropriate, man. Like, what is this?
goodness I'm not the cheating type.
You're not the cheating type, but then you, whatever. Anyway. Like, you don't have to say that out loud. Like, that's just assumed. Anyway.
It's ready.
Hey guys, you think he's gonna cheat on his wife? God, you think he's gonna cheat on his
Do
wife?
you remember me from like 4 months ago?
Do I remember you from 4 months ago? Sorry. 1 sec. Linda Hilde... Hold on. Linda Hildebrand... Oh my god, hold on. Linda Hildebrandt. I can't say that I have. You might need to remind me of something that you've said before.
AKA Clover.
If they actually were able to clone, man, that would actually be a genuine, like, if this is set in the modern day where they're cloning each other. I also just realized, like, why he has an Apple Watch that basically, like, just showed the face of, like, a person and then, like, knew to go to the lab. Okay, alright. Already just, like, a lot of plot point. It's a cartoon, so it's, you know, I can give it a little bit of leniency, but I don't know. Already immediately, if this is set in the modern day, they would be freaking the fuck out right now.
Oh my goodness.
It worked! I knew it would work!
Let's celebrate.
Not prematurely. Does it have the same memories? See if it can do the trick. Do you
Anyway,
know
Outlast is
what
based on the
this
Unit 731 and Culture stuff.
Duplicate mouses.
Well, okay. Anyway, Outblast is based on Unit 731 and MK Ultra and stuff. I did not know that. Oh, hi Clover. How you doing? Oh my god. What's up, man? Been a while.
I'm watching a peak show named Color Storm Fur.
Watching a peak show named Color Stormfur. Well, I wouldn't call it that. It's not really a show, it's just a stream. Yeah, I mean, friggin' already, like, I don't know. Is this what they think, like, scientists just do? Like, just do, like, pointless shit like this?
Mice, Lucy, we can duplicate mice.
You're so smart.
Lucy, stop now!
This is just so inappropriate, dude.
Sorry.
This is doing
yell.
something.
And passionate.
Lucy, do you understand what
Okay, someone like this would genuinely, like... Someone, like, would genuinely be, like, you know, reporting this person, but okay.
I've just done? I've ended scarcity, poverty, inequality, perhaps even crime itself.
What the fuck? Sorry,
And
hold
what
on.
I've just done? I've ended scarcity, poverty, inequality, perhaps even crime itself.
What? Is this what this guy thinks that, like, scientists trying to create cloning does? What are you on about, dude? Okay, hold on. The reason why we have cloning, like cloning shit, is because we're trying to clone organs so we can, like, so we don't have to use, like, or so we don't have to, like, hope that someone's organs can, like, match, like, another person's organs so they can survive. Like, am I, like, does this dude not understand what cloning actually is used for? Like, I'm gonna assume no, but it's literally used to be able to, like, clone things like food, and, like, it's to solve the opposite of that, dude. It's to be able to clone things like food, like animals for, like, for scarce environments that have messed up, like, or that for, like, invasive, or for not invasive, for non-invasive species that, you know, keep an ecosystem, like, going. Like, it's meant for, like, you know, again, keeping people healthier. Like, it's meant to basically literally clone, like, organs, like minerals, like iron and fucking steel, and I mean, we literally grow, like, minerals out of the ground, you know, freaking, you know, like food, like, I mean, just a lot of things, man. Cloning is literally, if we figure out cloning, then we can fix a lot of problems
like,
in the real
yeah,
world.
Cool guy. Artist guy. He makes the good stuff. That animation of his Sana's head had smooth lines. So, it was smoother than the stuff I made in a sprite.
Smoother than the stuff I made. I'm sorry, you lost me. Yeah, like, the whole point of cloning is literally to be able to, like, to be able to not have to rely off of resources that might be scarce. Simple as that. I don't know why they think that that's, like, a bad thing. That's so weird, dude. What the fuck? Wow. Would you look at that? He cheated on his wife. Crazy. God, man, who could see that coming? God, it's so fucking dumb. Anyway. Like, it, not even like a,
First tastes good.
okay, here's also the funniest, like, here's the funniest thing, too. Like, they didn't even, like, build it up. They didn't even, like, do the thing
Like,
where it
that
was,
animation
like...
of your Sana's head popping out of thin air. Yeah, it's smooth.
Thin air, it's smooth. Not really, but I appreciate it. What do I call it? Yeah, like, straight up, you notice how, like, how you say it? You notice how freaking, like, they
Wow,
didn't
that was
even...
so unexpected.
Yeah, it's ironic because I'm like, they didn't even give that time to breathe. Like, typically, a lot of times, like, we knew that was going to happen anyway, but typically in a show like this, you build it up and build it up and build it up, like, over and over and over again, and, like, have this person break slowly until they cheat, right? Like, you know, this dude was a cheater, but, like, you know, you're supposed to build it up to that point. Like, I know that technically it's predictable because he was like, oh, thank God I didn't cheat, whamp, whamp, you know? He went, like, you could really just add a fucking, like, air horn sound effect, or not air horn, what is it called? The fucking womp womp sound effect. You could, like, do the
Also,
womp womp.
Leather Screams Isaac's sprite
Or
tutorial
like
is cool, I think.
the spring sound effect where it's like boing, you know? Oh, so wacky, oh, you cheated. Sorry, anyway, I'm done. Anyway, I'll stop. Jesus Christ, man.
Womp womp.
Yeah, that, exactly.
Thank goodness I'm not the
W-O pounces on you. Thank you for uwu pouncing, appreciate it. You are now fully a part of the Cloud Empire. You will forever serve the council. Or you will forever have to please the council. Pay up your Cloud Empire taxes now. No, I'm kidding. Anyway. Don't worry, it's just channel points, not real money. Anyway, yeah. This is dumb as hell because I'm like, bro, like... I don't know. Now, don't get me wrong. At least they, like, but to be fair, at the same time, they, I guess, you know, put a plot point down, but...
Shit, I forgot Cloud Empire taxes for the stream.
Mhm.
Okay, you got Venmo. LOL. Oh, whoa. The whoa. The Wait, why is oh and oh?
Nice. Oh no. But yeah, I don't know, man. This guy just like. Also, you know, like I get like the dude cheated, so he's at like a bar, but like he really couldn't have just like done a thing where he realized that he fucked up and just like went on like a smoke break or something. I mean, I guess yeah, sure, whatever, bar, whatever. Not like we haven't seen this 1,000 times before, but sure.
Cheating type.
Like again, like just like one, what she was doing was inappropriate, and two, like if you were a person that was genuinely married, 90% of people probably would not do that. You know, it's not like a thing that you do where it's like, oh man, there's this person that's like freaking a whore at my work, and I'm gonna fucking, you know, first off, that doesn't happen, but second off, even if it did, nobody would cheat, like nobody would do that. Like people don't really typically do that often. You know, it's not like just a thing that happens all the time. I don't know. It's weird. This is such a weird, very coincidental thing that happens. I get it. It's a cartoon. It's supposed, like, things like that just happen. But good God, man. Like, you couldn't have at least been a little bit more creative about it?
As someone who is pan, how TF did that lady fucking want him? He looks like a fucking grandpa.
Well, he was... I think they're...
Let me say,
they're both...
your stuff reminds me of Super Meat Boy. The art
they're
style
both,
is there.
They're both old. Let me see. They're both supposed to be pretty old, so... That's why he looks like that. And also, now we're getting a flashback of them together. Cool, great. I don't know these characters. Why would I care? I'm sorry, like, I don't know these guys. Why would I care, man? Like, why are we getting a flashback?
I see no potential, though.
Yeah, I see no potential. Yeah, so far. Stuff reminds me of Super Meat Boy. I mean, I appreciate the compliment. That dude is far more talented than me, but hey, you know, I appreciate you giving me that kind of, you know, that kind of, respect.
Maybe if they cheated in episode like 5, it would be at least okay or understand in a story standpoint.
Wait, hold on. Hey, hold on. Let me see. Hold on. Why is he... Hold on. Was she working there? Hold on. I'm so confused. Why? What's the point of that? I see this, okay, but what's the point of this? Okay, they paid $58.
Oh, a $15 tip, how romantic.
Yeah, I'm so fucking confused. So he paid a $15 tip, and they spent $58. Okay, yeah, sure, just a very sure, that's generous, but I just don't understand why that's such a big deal. Am I, like, stupid or something? Or is
okay,
that...
bye.
Is
Take
that
care, fellas.
just, like, not a big
yeah.
deal?
Have a good day, friend. Or a...
He paid he paid 5% more, so
I
instead of
wish my
paying...
wife would tip $15. God, that would be so hot, lol.
Yeah, instead of paying, like... like, honestly, instead of paying, like a 20% tip, he paid a 25% tip. Cool. Like, awesome. Like, why is this important, exactly? Does she work there? Is that why? Like... What? I'm so confused. Is it just because it's good news because he tips well? That's why? He just, like...
So sexy 25% instead of 20%.
Yeah, I guess it's because, yeah, I guess he tips, like, decently, sure. Okay. Why is that such a big moment, though? And now we're just, like, at the marriage thing. It's just weird. Couldn't really come up with... Like, if you're gonna try... Like, it's so weird, because they give us all this flashback stuff. But then they, like, also, like, you know, then they're like, okay, yeah, this is why you should care. And then it's like, okay... College, they talked at college, and then went to a restaurant, and then he tipped well, and then they're married. Okay, cool. Like, you kind of skip some details there, man. Like, why are these people actually genuinely, like, in love with each other? Is it, like, just because they talked? Or, brother, like, Like, I know that it's like, I know that typically, realistically, yes, that happens, you know, people just tend to
Bye.
talk
You
to
a
each
good friend.
other, and
Color.
then they do to
Take
each
care,
other.
dog. Damn, Color is a good internet friend.
Internet friend? Well, it wouldn't call me a friend because I wouldn't be able to be there for you in your worst of times, so. So I wouldn't consider me a friend, so that's probably a bad idea. No parasocial relationship, sorry. Can't do that. What was I gonna say?
Holy shit, OML, if either of my partners tipped 25%, I'd have to get their ass to bed immediately.
Yeah, honestly. It really was just like, it was like, oh god, it's like, oh god, he was like, that was so sexy that he tipped 25% on a, like, paid 25% on a tip. Sorry, Kabeko. I appreciate, like, all the compliments and stuff, but I like, because I am not there at your like, I wouldn't be able to be there at your worst of moments because I can't physically be there for you. I would not consider me a friend because I wouldn't consider me a friend. I wouldn't be able to be there for you for that time. So, I can't physically be there. And that's not very friend-like, Second off,
Acquaintances.
yeah, more like acquaintances, I guess. You're also a minor.
Holy shit,
I
I'm getting
can't.
hot at the thought of it, OMG.
Yeah, exactly. You're also a minor, so I can't really make friends with minors either. I apologize. I appreciate you. You are part of a community, but I can't call you a friend because that's not like, I don't want to cause a parasocial relationship, so I can't call you a friend, That's not really a good, that's not good for me to do, So I apologize if that hurts your feelings. I just genuinely, I can't, we don't know each other in reality, and I won't be able to be there for you in the worst of your moments, so...
Thing is, I'm not in a bad state.
I'm not in a bad state. Yeah, I know. I'm just saying in general. Well, that's what I'm saying. I can't be for you in bad times. Let me say that. A friend is someone that is there for you at your best and your worst. I can't be there for you when you're at your best or worst. So, I'm also a grown-ass 26-year-old man. So it's like, being friends with a minor at the age of 26 is not very good. So that also is a bad thing. So I can't do that. I'm sorry. So just fair warning, not trying to be like, just don't want to cause a parasocial relationship, I know the feeling, so, but you are still a part of a community, just not a friend. I apologize. So, I am going to grab some water though. I'll be right back.
MHM. Well, to me you're a good guy. A real one.
Well, I appreciate it. I don't think that's entirely true, but I appreciate the sentiment either way.
Hurrah order.
Hurrah order. Hold on, I'm gonna grab some water
Okay, bye.
real quick.
Take care.
And then we'll continue this. All right. Anywho. Moving on. Okay.
Hi.
All right. All right. You have a good night, Kabeko. Appreciate it. All right. Alrighty. Here we go.
I guess I was wrong about me.
You're watching the drama.
Wrong about, yeah. I mean, no shit.
Serial killer show.
I mean, why? Okay, first off, why was he talking to himself
Video gone.
out loud? Oh shit, sorry. He's talking to himself.
It's not showing.
Sorry. Yeah, he's like, I guess I was wrong about me. Wrong about what? There was nothing to show you that, show there. You said that you're not a cheater, and then you cheated. Like, that you're just, cheated, and you're like, oh, whoa, so wacky. I'm like, brother, like that was just fucking dumb. I'm sorry, you're right. No. Tipping $15? God, oh, that's so sexy, man. Tipping 25% instead of 20%? God, oh, God, I just want to. I could see why your wife, I could see why you guys got married. Like, come on, man. Like, I get it. Technically, in reality, that does like, to be fair, technically, in reality, people that get to know each other over time tend to, like, you know, there really isn't technically much. It's not all that exciting. Typically, just people get to know each other, and then you do something that, like, that shows your dedication to the relationship. And it's like, and, you know, you just, I don't know. There's a lot of moments in your life that can end up, like, leading
How dare you play
to a
red plus
good
2 instead of a blue plus
relationship.
2.
Red +2 instead of a blue +2?
Now I see why the work girl wanted him.
Yeah, right. I'm like, I could maybe, well, it also was like a person that was in his class, I guess, when he was like young, which, when he was in college, so sure, but like, I just don't, like, you know, like, I get it, you know, people are just like, do average things all the time, but like, I don't know, it's a cartoon. You could have at least made things a little more exciting. I don't know. I know that typically, like, you know, one, I don't really care about these characters. They haven't made me care about them yet. Second off, they also, like, you know, you need a little bit, like, you know, you could have made it at least a little bit more, like, cute or romantic. I don't know. Like, I feel more for the people, like, I feel more for the characters of Captain Laserhawk
FYI,
than I...
tipping 25% is so exciting.
Yeah. What you mean tipping 25% is so exciting? You're right. You know, God, I love, you know, you're totally right. I remember going to a restaurant with my partner at one point, and what do you call it? And I remember he tipped 25% to the waiter instead of 20%. I was like, oh God, I just want to fuck that man so well, you know? Oh my God, he's such a good person. God, I want it. It's so sexy. And then we fucked. No. And then smash cut, we're married now. Congratulations. Oh my God. It was such a stupid fucking thing, too, because I was like, they didn't really have too many moments. They just had, like, they were in the class together, they had a chat, then then it cut to them in a restaurant, and then and then he tipped well, and then boom, smash cut to marriage. I don't know. It's just like, so it's just really fucking, it's just like a stupid thing. I'm like, I mean, you know, I don't know. I don't know. Like, I'm just more invested in the fucking, like, in the beginning of...
He put 26%.
He put 26%. Oh my God, you're right. After that, he started paying 26% in tipping, and he kept doing that
me and my
over
wife
and
are together,
over.
we were eating out, and she took 25%. God, I fell head over heels.
Yeah. You guys fell head over heels, and boom, just like that, you knew you were married. And then next thing you know, she was pregnant. God, man. Oh, don't you love that? Don't you love that romantic moment where your partner tips so well that you guys just like, you guys end up being married? God, oh. Anyway, I'm sorry. It's just like, it's just such a goofy thing. I don't know. Like I said, like, they could have at least been a little bit more cartoony. Like, even in fucking Captain Laserhawk, like, I don't know, like, that show had already, like, a couple, like, they were, like, in that show, they had, like, it was like an old man and, like, a 30-year-old dude, like, you know, or
My wife paid 2 extra rocks OGs.
or like 20-year, hold on, how old was Captain Laserhawk, actually? Because he was a young guy. Hold on. Captain Laserhawk characters. Let's see here. A Blood Dragon remix. Oh God. Okay, they've had a lot of things so far. Wait, they ended 2024? That's it? Oh my God, they only had this show for a year. Really? Okay. Anyway. I'm trying to look at the fandom website. Let's see. Captain Laserhawk. Alright, let's look at the first couple that happened before you obliterated him. Let's see. Let's see here. Yeah, so fucking Laserhawk is what? Fucking Oh god, they didn't even have an age for him. Ethnicity. He was Asian? Yeah, he doesn't look Asian. Anyway, hold on. They did not give him an age. Interesting. They don't say how old he is. He's clearly like a younger guy, I think.
Replying to Terror Ryan Omskburb, Bird wife paid 2 extra rocks OGs. Holy shit.
Yeah, paid extra 2 extra rocks. Holy shit. Yeah, right. God, that's crazy. Wow. Okay, they don't give ages of these people. Interesting. Because, yeah, these guys were like... I mean, he's clearly an older man, right? Like the old guy, and then, like, you know... I mean, you could definitely tell that there's, like, an age gap between these two. These two were a couple. Like, these two were, like, just a straight-up couple at one point. So it's like, you know... Like, these guys had more, chemistry than even just, like, this first few minutes. Like, because in this show, there was cheating as well, but they built up to the cheating, and the reason why the cheating existed was because this guy was, you know, selling out, literally... he was whoring himself out so he could get advantage or so he could get in a home advantage on Eden, right? This dude just cheated and then this dude cheated and didn't really have any background. These two even though we didn't get to see like a lot of flashbacks with them, we could tell that these two definitely were interested in each other, right? But they didn't need like a giant flashback for that shit to happen. They were just a couple, and then this guy cheated, but he didn't just cheat. He whored himself out to a rich guy to get a advantage on Eden, right? So it's not the betray. He didn't. And
what was the story? Good night.
What was the story? What, the Captain Laserhawk story, or are you talking? Are you talking about the? Well, this one we don't even. This one we don't even know how these two met. Well, this one we they bring up this one we don't even know how these two met in the show. They don't really tell us. We just know that you know, this guy betrayed Captain Laserhawk in trying to get an advantage on Eden. So he tries to get a way out, and he sells out to Eden to try to get an advantage, but obviously let's see, what's his actual name here? Yeah, Dolph. Of course, Dolph was he was very heartbroken about it, but not only that, he was heartbroken because he also thought that Alex was a part of Eden, so, or selling out to Eden, so, and it was a huge misunderstanding. So he Dolph blasted him. This character gets killed the first episode. This character gets full-blown killed the first episode because he, you know, because of because he betrayed Dolph, right? But there was a reason for it. But but here's the best part about this: they didn't have to give large flashbacks and be they didn't have to show a bunch of flashbacks of how those two even were together. We know that these two were together and into each other because at the beginning episode, they show that these guys had missions with each other, or they're working together on the same project, and they even talk and literally they talk about how they were a couple and shit, right? There's you know, they made out in the show too, so that's how you know they were a couple, right? It's I don't know, already immediately this just feels weird. We're in the first 4 minutes, or we're in 4 minutes into the show, and they're trying to get us to feel bad for, or they're trying to get, not feel bad, they're trying to get us to like this character already, you know? I don't know, or not or try to fucking make him make it sound seem like those two actually got together for some or they were, you know, they had all these flashbacks of quote unquote memories, but they were shitty memories. it like there was no point. There was no point in the flashback at all. It just, he just like, it was just like, it was
Yeah,
just,
we will always remember the 25% for the rest of time.
yeah, apparently. I don't know. I just thought that was really stupid. I just thought that, I don't know, that was just such an odd thing. But anyway, I try to use like an example of something that also was a little weird, but made at least a little bit more sense.
Roger Macy, who locked 100 children in
The fuck? Hold on. Hold on. What the hell? Alright. Let's see. He's got... I don't even know what the M tattoo is. He's got MS-13 on him. He's a white guy. Wait, hold on. This is a white guy. These people know
And
what...
FYI, tipping 25% is the most exciting shit you can do.
Yeah, I guess. This dude is a white guy. He's got an MS-13, like, tattoo on him. That makes no sense. Alright, I have no idea what the I is. The three, I think, I'm not sure exactly what that one is either. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Roman 3 ing tattoo. I'm gonna actually see which tattoo that is, because already the MS-13 like tattoo just makes no fucking sense, because this is a white dude. Hold on.
Everyone has used MS Paint, IG, you were born before a certain year.
Before I was born, everyone has used MS Paint. I guess you were born for a certain year. Oh yeah, dude, a bunch of people used to use MS Paint all the fucking time. Well, this wasn't... Hold on. You're talking about MS Paint. I'm talking about MS-13. Yeah, God. Oh, I forgot. You're totally right. I was thinking it was the gang, and you weren't totally right. No, he just ended up using MS Paint. Oh God, so crazy of me. Let's see. Yeah, this is a Mexican gang. What the fuck is this guy like? Yeah, it's a Mexican gang. So he has not just one, but two Mexican gang tattoos, and he's a white guy. And he's got like and he's not like just like some random guy. Like he doesn't like look like someone that has like, he has the long hair and like dweebish look like me. And he's got like the stained shirt. I don't know. This doesn't look right. I don't even know what the snake thing is, but I'm gonna assume it's another like Mexican one. Like dude's gotta understand his gangs, man. This is a Latino gang. Like, I don't know. Anyway.
a school bus and shot it with a rocket launcher.
What?
That
Serial killer showcase. Roger Macy, who locked 100 children in a school bus and shot it with a rocket launcher.
I mean,
Snake
yeah,
tattoo? I think that's symbolism.
symbolism for something. I don't know.
I mean, I've never killed anyone.
Before we judge this man harshly, we have to remember that there's a genetic or environmental basis for everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This poor man got to shoot children in a school bus with a rocket.
Oh God, we're gonna get the dweeb in the... Okay. How much you want to bet that we're gonna get the guy that's smart and the guy that's... and the sarcastic friend duo? How
Also,
much you want to
100
bet?
people in one bus.
100 people in one bus? Yeah. A school bus can fit 100 kids. 100. I think it could fit 100 kids. Hold on. Seats in school bus. Let's see. How many average seats are there in a school bus? Let's find out. Yeah, 66 to 90.
That's like 4 people per seat.
Oh no, you're right. You're right. No, you're totally right. It can only hold 72 children. Oh wow. Okay. Damn. That just sounded like pretty normal to me at first, but no, you're totally right. A school bus can only hold 72 children. That's crazy. Sorry, I'm like, I know I didn't drag you guys along for the article, but yeah. I was like reading the article and it's, yeah, where is it? Right here. The full-size school bus, Type D, is a classic yellow icon most people picture when they think of school transportation, with a seating capacity...
And they don't usually surpass like 48 unless required, at least
Yeah.
where I'm from.
a seating capacity of up to 72 children. Yeah, that's crazy though. I didn't know that. Damn. The fact that, I mean, yeah, the fact that he... Also, wait, hold on. That means he killed all 100 people? All 100 children? Like, that also kind of weird. I know, like, that's clear. It's clearly, like, massive satire, but, like, wow. Like, yeah, I don't know, man. If he's trying to, like, I don't know. It's whatever. It's obviously for comedic effect, but I don't know. They could have at least, you know, done something a little bit more serious, but...
Gene, when he could
You
have
already
gotten
smart.
the cure AIDS gene instead.
Is there a cure?
What?
Man got the shoot children in a school bus with a rocket launcher gene, when he could have
What?
gotten the cure AIDS gene instead.
Is there a cure AIDS gene?
We believe so, but it's tragically less common than the gene for spreading it.
Yeah.
Are they seriously thinking that scientists... Okay,
I'm
serial
back,
killers...
and I got caught one. Huh? Shoot people with a rocket launcher in a school
Yeah.
bus gene.
So, hold on. So they're trying to say that, like, Okay, here's the thing. They're trying to make fun of the fact that a lot of times, a lot of, like, scientists will tend to talk about, like, the logical, like, scenario that a lot of people that are murderers can be just, like, heavily disabled people. Like, it's just they have, like, PTSD, or they have, like, some kind of... or they have, like, some kind of disability, like, fucked up in their brain, and they... What do you call it? So they do some heinous shit, right? Like the fact that he's trying to bring up this scenario that's like totally ridiculous, that someone that's not mentally disabled, like, doesn't just kill people, is insane. They're just trying, like, a lot of times they try to bring up logical scenarios of being like, well, this person probably had this and this and this because, you know, they were a psychopath and they fucking killed people. That's not, like, normal in the human brain. You know, obviously there are some people that will just do it for sport, but there's a logical conclusion on why sometimes murderers are fucking murderers. They, like, you know, like, we know this is a thing because of, like, for example, like, football players, when their brains get damaged, and, like, when they play, like, you know, when they fucking obviously play in, like, football, their brains get, like, bashed together and mashed together and, like, turn into potatoes, right? Like, mashed potatoes, right? So because their brain gets more and more damaged every day, they start becoming a lot more crazy. And because they get more crazy, they start, like, they'll do, like, some heinous shit, like beat up their wife or some shit, right? Like, not saying
So,
that
about
that's...
that Radka X4. It can run Bazide OS, which is like Steam OS. Basically a console that can enter a desktop. So, the plan is to put a Radka X4 into a Proto-Gen head and have it as a console.
You're gonna make a Proto-Gen head as a console? Sounds awesome. I can't wait to see that. If I live that long. But yeah, no, like, legitimately, dude. Like, this dude's trying to make fun of the idea that, like, there are, like, logical conclusions to the reason why people are the way that they are. But the problem is, I'm gonna assume that he's gonna...
Insert fries meme, take all my money.
Yeah, I'm gonna assume that he thinks that, like, how do you say it? Fries meme, take all my money? Yeah. I'm gonna assume that, that he's gonna, like, he's just trying to shit on it, just to shit on it, and say that these people are, like, trying to give excuses to it. They're not giving excuses to a person murdering somebody. They're just trying to give a reason why someone did something. You know, they're trying to scientifically explain why a person's brain probably would disassociate from what they're doing.
Though, a Radka X4 is cheap enough. Only 3 numbers. And that's the PLN price of it.
I would not know. I would not know, Quebeco. I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, my genes made me do it. His genes made him do it.
Turn this crap off.
Oh, of course.
His genes made... What are you talking about? Okay, a scientist wouldn't be talking like this. I'm sorry. This dude's a scientist, right? Like, I just... Like, especially he handles, like, anatomy. Like, I don't...
So, I got 50 PLN already.
Considering,
So, yeah.
considering he's experimenting with rats, I'm gonna assume that he's involved in, like, anatomy. like something that involves anatomy or like biology or something, probably. So the fact that he's trying to bring up like the scenario,
Just
also
biology.
biology, is it biology? I'm not sure, but like the fact that they're trying to like, you know, bring this up, that I don't know, a scientist wouldn't think like this. I'm sorry, they just wouldn't. But anyway.
It might encourage you to show empathy towards the people you.
Okay, that was kind of funny, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, well, my genes made me
Hold
do
on.
it. His genes made him do it.
Hold
Turn
on.
this crap off.
Oh, of course. It might encourage you to show empathy.
Okay, first off, how did he chain the whole fucking school bus?
Mice could be used in biology, psychology, anatomy,
Second off,
etc.
second off, god damn, that fucking animation was fucking hilarious. Hold on, I gotta watch that again.
Turn this. Think of the liar.
Oh, of course. It might encourage you to show.
Also, I love the fucking, to be fair, shitting on the TikTok thing is also pretty funny, but Jesus Christ, man. Like, how did he chain up the whole fucking school bus, though? Anyway.
Empathy towards the people you arrest instead of using
That
them
looked
as
like a Flash
punching
animation.
bags for your big manly aggression.
Oh,
It
someone
looked
think
really
of the
funny, I
liars,
will.
cheaters, and killers. They're the real victims.
They are victims of circumstance. If you lived their
Anyway,
life,
yeah,
you would
it's gonna be the shell of the console itself.
No, like, not you, sorry. Like, nobody thinks this way. Like, this is just dumb. The fact that, okay, like, this guy clearly, like, this team clearly does not understand that, like, you know, people are people in the end. You don't have to be empathetic for a fucking murderer. But here's the like, all it is people are just trying to be like, hey, this person this person could have been stopped if their life was different. Because typically, the reason why people murder...
Anyway, bye. Take care, fellas.
Typically, the reason why murderers are fucking murderers are because of, like, some crazy shit that happened in their childhood or, like, teenhood, and they just kind of never grew up from that, so then they started doing terrible things. They started committing crime. It's like, that's just kind of the natural way of, like, how things happen. I'm not, you know, that doesn't mean that that gives them an excuse to do it. It's just, all it is describing that these people could have been stopped. These people could have been stopped way sooner. They could have gotten, like, a psychologist far earlier. They could have had, like, a therapist or something, but they didn't. Because, like, it's the same pattern over and over again, where it's like, person has shitty childhood or teenhood, and then, like, does some crazy stuff that the parents always do the... oh, they're just kids thing with, like, massive quotes, you know? Or, like, a kid, like, I don't know, decapitates, like, a frog or something, and they're like, oh, well, they're just kids, and then they move on, and then they continue doing the same shit over and over and over again, like decapitating birds and shit, and then they start doing it to people. Like, it just... that's the natural progression of it. Like, it's not just a happenstance that these people are just crazy just to be crazy. They have something bad that happens to them. Typically, it could be child abuse. Typically, it could be poverty. It could be starvation. It could be anything.
Birds.
It could be anything. Birds. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like, it could be anything, dude. It could be anything that happened to them in the past. They could have been bullied their whole life and just never, like, society just never gave them a chance, you know? And, like, people, like, maybe, like, you know, people have villainized them for small things that just made no fucking sense. I know the feeling. Like, it could just be, you know, it could be anything. Anything, dude.
Just like them.
Sounds like a convenient way to avoid negative.
I love how it
Crime
also
Month.
said...
I forgot to tell you.
hold on. Hold on. Ain't no fucking way. Hold on. Happy Pride Month. Forgot to tell you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Happy Pride Month.
For your big manly aggression.
Oh, someone think of the liars, cheaters, and killers. They're the real victims.
They are victims
Hold on.
of circumstance. If you lived their life.
Hold on. Does it say... okay. It says world sex offenders. Hold on. Wait. Hold on. Next top sex offender. American... Are these politicians? No, they're not. I think I think they're trying to give it like the idea that that's
I can't see it that well.
yeah. Can't see it that well. Yeah. Well, I mean, they're like in the background. There's like fucking. I don't know. Maybe it's just the format they're using, but it's like a little strange to me that they're like, wow, guys. Oh man, it's it's Democrats that are like this. Trying to slip that in.
Just like them.
Fucking
Sounds like a
weirdo.
convenient way to avoid negative feelings.
By the way, most extremism, most violent extremism comes from right-wing conservatives, extremists. So, just thought I would throw that in there.
Yeah, I mean, what about free will?
It doesn't exist.
What? A scientist saying that free will doesn't exist
This is extreme.
is insane. Yeah, this is extreme. Like, this would not happen. Like, no scientist would say this. It would be different if it was maybe, like, someone else that was, like, they could have made it, like, they could have made the main character someone a little bit more, loserish. But they chose a scientist, which is so fucking weird. Like, because it just wouldn't happen. Scientists don't do this shit. I don't know. Like, this just doesn't happen to a lot of people, period. But they could have at least, I don't know, done somebody that was, like, not, like, this guy. I don't know. With this kind of job? I have no idea. Anyway.
You're starting to sound like a defense attorney.
Ha! Good luck proving that in a court of law.
I will. I will prove it.
What? What? Oh my god, dude. Prove what? Oh my god, okay. This is fucking stupid. This is so dumb.
But scientists woke.
Yeah, right? Apparently. Good god, dude. Like, and of course... Oh, wait, sorry, hold on, guys. We gotta look at the fact that he also put a light bulb in the background when he got an idea. Hold on, watch. Oh, man. Oh.
Will.
Oh my god.
Prove it.
Wow, that was so genius that he put the light bulb in the background, guys. And when he got the idea to prove, like, when he got the idea to do something, like, to do that. Oh my god, wow. Oh, cinema.
I'm back. Gotta say, it's gonna need an HDMI cable to connect to a TV.
Absolute freaking cinema. Oh my god. Oh god. Totally the woke media is totally just like does the dumbest shit and definitely is not like as bad as this. Oh my god, dude, this is dumb. This is dumb. It's fucking so stupid. Like I don't know,
Question,
man.
who is this person who's making this thing?
It's not a person, it's a group of people. It's this channel called Freedom Tunes. They make like their whole thing is basically making like a bunch of conservative right-leaning, very like heavy, not anti-woke, because I guess they don't like anti-woke shit.
Just say idiotic.
But yeah, idiotic. You're right.
Woke? They woke up this morning though.
Yeah, I guess they did. Unfortunately. Anyway, yeah, where they bring up the, I don't know, man. It's like he's very like he used to be, I guess, a channel that used to kind of be against like straw man arguments, but now they're just a full blown sellout channel that does like full blown straw man arguments for, for conservative media, I guess. They also absolutely fucking love Turning Point, by the way. So, the big sellout company that sells out to giant oil companies. Straw man argument? It's when you create like a scenario, like a side that doesn't exist. So like basically if somebody says that like I like pie or like let's say I like pie and made up a scenario that people hate pie, right? There's like other people that hate, like there's this one guy that says that cherry pie like is what do you call it? I say that, oh well, I like cherry pie, right? But then someone else doesn't like cherry pie, right? But I don't give an example of who or what, or I don't give like a common example of like somebody that has said stuff like that says that they don't like cherry pie, or they say that cherry pie, I say that person says that cherry pie is poison. When they didn't say cherry pie is poison, they
also,
say
I
that...
fed my aunt's cat yesterday, and when I was leaving and I had spicy chips with 2 Coca-Colas for me and my older bro, the cat just walked up to me. Like, bruh, what is a pie and what is the difference between a tart and a pie?
Tart and a pie? Good question. I actually have not had a tart before, so I would not know. Oh wait, yeah, I have. Never mind. Yeah, so like a pie, like yeah. So sorry, not a pie. Sorry, yeah. So just a straw man argument is basically saying that I like cherry pie, and then the other person says they don't like
I
cherry
think it's just
pie.
a fruity pie or something.
Yeah, they don't say that they don't like cherry pie, but then instead of me saying they don't like cherry pie, I say that they say that cherry pie is poisonous when they never said that, aka a straw man argument. It doesn't exist. Like that person doesn't exist at all. It's just people don't like cherry pie, but I'm saying that I love cherry pie, and anybody that says that they like hate cherry pie say that cherry pie is poisonous. Like it's a straw man argument,
The cake
right?
is a lie.
You know, it is. Yeah, exactly. That. It's
Anyway, strawman. Like, the item that spawns the keeper in Isaac as a second character.
sure. We'll go with that.
Dude's weird.
I assume he can't help it.
You assume he can't help it? What? What the fuck? What? Okay. Why does he have a bike like this? What the fuck? The only people that ride bikes like that are like people that don't have arms, typically, don't they? Hold on. Am I crazy? But like isn't that like the three-wheeler bike that they have for people that don't have arms? Whatever. Anyway.
I simply need to duplicate myself, put the duplicate in the same situation, and when he cheats, it will prove once and for all that there's no free will and it isn't my fault I cheated.
What the fuck?
Because the strawman item does that. It spawns the keeper as a second character, which can only heal via coins.
Okay, I'm gonna assume that they're gonna try to make this a mad scientist scenario, but like this shit just doesn't happen, dude. Like I'm just so confused. Like what are they what are they trying to prove here? I'm so confused, man. It's so dumb. It's a dumb plot. Also, why is it a twisted plot?
Imagine this clone is extremely loyal.
Yeah, okay. Here's the problem. This is a twist. This is called twisted plots, right? What is the twisted plot? Is it that it's just twisted that he cheated?
Oh, you're here early.
I was up all night.
You're not losing sleep over it, are you?
Au contraire. It means on the contrary.
Oh, it's so hot that you're bilingual.
Okay. Like, again, if they're both scientists, why is she so dumb? Like, I don't get, like, why is she so dumb?
Bilingual.
Like, if this is, yeah, right? Like, I don't understand, like, this is just, like, inappropriate. Like, no coworker would do this. Like, I'm just so confused, dude. Like, this is just not a thing that happens.
With what figurative language? The side of
you
idioms.
keep that
Yeah.
attitude, my little sexy pie.
Sexy pie.
My hot little amoeba.
Ew.
I'm not good at flirting. I'm going to cut to the chase here. We need to recreate yesterday exactly as it was.
Oh, good God. Ugh. This is just uncomfortable.
Oh, I want to relive it too.
No, listen to
This
me
is-
carefully. You might
This is so fucking uncomfortable, dude. Good God, this is
I'm saying
weird.
It should feel the same way or seem the same way.
Oh my
but I am
God.
being extremely literal. Everything must be exactly the same as yesterday.
Okay,
What?
wow, yeah, you really
This feels like
meant
that one
it.
show.
You're not
Jeez.
good at
Also,
flirting.
eternal hearts in Isaac reward you with another heart container when it's preserved and not lost via
Exactly
damage.
the
So,
same.
many save it is the last thing on the floor.
Exactly the same.
Let's see. Also, eternal hearts in Isaac reward with you. Hold on. Reward you with another heart container when it's preserved and not lost via damage. So many save it as the last thing on the floor. Cool. Sounds good. I've not played Binding of Isaac, so I wouldn't know. I apologize.
Day.
Okay, wow, yeah, you really meant it.
This is
What is the lore of
creepy.
TBOI? It may be
This
more
is-
comfortable than this show right now.
Maybe more comfortable than this shit. It might be, honestly. This is just weird. This is fucking weird, dude. This is some weird shit. Actually, we haven't heard any. I'm gonna assume June fell asleep or passed out or something.
You're not good at flirting.
Mm-hmm. Exactly the same.
Yes, exactly the same.
Excellent.
This is fucking weird, dude.
June 3 by 765
Like,
asleep.
I know they're trying to use like cartoonish, like, you know, I know they're trying to use like cartoonish, like how you say it, like I know they're trying to use like cartoonish, like garbage, right? Or like
No, just wifey woke up and felt sick ASF.
like cartoonish. Hold on.
Well, I once played Rivals of Ether with my mom and younger bro once, and we all played World 1 from
No,
Mario.
just wifey woke up and felt sick as fuck. Oh no, I'm sorry.
If you don't mind, I'm stream lurking.
You're good, Super Chefs. Yeah. So the like. Okay. First, so far, I want to say that this is like I don't know. This is just weird. And like, yeah, sure, you could say basic cartoon shenanigans, but he's trying to like recreate cheating, and he was upset that he cheated, and then like is coping about it. And like by cloning himself and doing weird shit. This is like, am I wrong? Is this weird? Is this like really strange? I know it's supposed to be strange. I know it's supposed to be weird. Like, you're not supposed to root for this, but like, fucking, like, this is supposed to be trying to like prove, like, this trying to like prove something, but I don't know what they're trying to prove here. This just feels weird, dude. This feels so fucking weird.
Impact frames.
Back frames.
Seeing him.
Where?
Me and my hormones.
Your hormones? What the fuck? What the fuck? Yeah. Oh my god, okay. Nobody would... Also, why was she talking to herself? Again.
Now to erase yesterday's memory and...
He's gonna do the same shit, I guess. Hey guys, you think he's gonna do the same thing again? It's just really stupidly predictable. God, I wonder if he's gonna do the same thing again.
I've ended scarcity, poverty, inequality, perhaps even crime itself. Whoa, what are you doing?
Huh?
You just tried kissing me. What was that?
You wanted me to.
Oh. Huh. Interesting.
Anyway, the Ravka X4 is already like a console. It's a small single-board computer, and it uses x86, which is what's in a desktop. Unlike the RPI, which uses ARM64, which is what's in a phone.
Okay,
I called it.
Let's see. Called what? Impact frames? Called what? Oh, you called that he wasn't gonna do it that time, I guess? Apparently it's gonna be different.
Attraction towards you.
Yes?
And I was going through such lengths to hide it.
You were?
Incredible what the ever-mysterious female psyche is capable of intuiting. Was it a...
What the fuck is that? Like, God, dude. Okay, whatever. I guess these guys are fucking dweebs, too. Cool. Alright. What was the point of the first guy again? Like, they were trying to bring... Okay, hold on. That guy that was, like, at the beginning of the show...
Hold on.
What was... What was the point of that scene? Like, what was the point of that? Like, why did, like, this guy is on a completely different plot.
I said imagine this clone is extremely loyal.
Imagine this clone is extremely loyal. Oh, it probably is. I didn't even expect that. Sorry. I didn't even say that. I didn't even notice you said that. Sorry. Yeah, like, the fact that... Okay. Like, the irony is like, okay, throughout this entire, like, episode so far, notice how the other guy just, like, he came in, I guess, but, like, why... Like, what's the point? Like, what's the point of having him here? Like, clearly the episode is about the scientist, not the fucking other guy. So, like, why? Why even bring that? Why even bring this scenario up? Like, why bring this up at, like, why bring up that other guy at all? Why have that beginning scene in the first place? Like, it just feels dumb. Like, you could have had him as, like, a one-off joke, but then you brought him back again. Like, why? What's the point? I don't know.
Sigh, a subtle glance, my pheromone.
All right,
Professor,
I googled it and phones do use
you literally
ARM64.
looked me in the eyes this morning and told me you wanted this.
Right, I googled it. And phones do use ARM64. I would not know.
Perhaps in some way it may have felt like that to your overly analytical mind, but you were almost certainly misinterpreting something I said.
Okay. It's so weird because he knows that she's not very intelligent, but then he all of a sudden, like, switches up and be like, and is like, oh yeah, well, you're actually really smart, so, you know, like, pick...
He's in the background.
Pick one. Pick one. Yeah, I know he's in the background, I'm talking about not this character. I'm talking about a different character. Like the other dude with like the sunglasses and the weird mustache. Like the other dweeb. That guy. Like I just, I don't know. Trying to bring that scenario up, but
My communication style is direct, Lucy. I'm very literal and straightforward.
Okay, so I should take your words literally
That would be appreciated.
and do literally exactly what you said this morning.
Yes, whatever that was. Lucy, stop!
What's going on?
Lucy,
Oh my God.
I love my wife.
So, Bazide OS is like a
Her
console,
smile.
right? But it got a
Hey.
desktop mode like Steam OS does. So yeah, my brain going 2 inches a second.
Satellite OS is like a console, right? But got a desktop mode like OS does. So yeah, brain is going 2 inches a second. Yeah, it kind of feels like it with this show, to be honest. Like I just like okay, cool. So the plot twist. Okay, I guess this is the twisted part, is where it's like, haha, twisted plot twist. He's actually loyal to his wife now. Cartoon shenanigans ensue, I guess. Sure.
Her gentle touch, all the sacrifices she's made for my career. How could I betray her now?
Line!
This is weird.
What?
Line!
What are you talking about, Lucy?
I need you to give me my next line. We didn't rehearse this.
What
Where's the
is
falling
going
anvil?
on with you?
Why are you doing
Where's
this?
the falling
Are you-
anvil? Yeah, it really does feel like this, doesn't it? Like I don't know. This is just weird. Like this is just weird,
Plot
dude.
twist, I ate spring rolls for breakfast.
Yeah, pretty much. This just feels really, really weird, but I mean, I don't know. This part's, I guess, fine. I guess. I guess it's gotten okay, but like I don't know, the whole thing feels really fucking stupid, but sure, it's a cartoon. So what?
punishing me?
Punishing you. Lucy, I'm looking out for you. You do not want to live the rest of your life knowing you destroyed a 19-year-long marriage. How does a person forgive themselves for something like that?
Will you start stream earlier soon?
What the fuck? Will you start stream earlier soon? Well, so tomorrow I'm gonna actually try to stream like at
Me
an
and wifey be chilling in the bathroom.
I'm gonna probably try to stream at like maybe like I'm gonna try like maybe at like 11 a.m. Mountain Standard Time, and then go till like 2:30 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. And then same thing with, and then at night I'll
Tomorrow or
do
today?
11 p.m. Mountain Standard Time to 1 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. Not today. Well, I guess today now for me, but yeah, like I guess today now. So, so yeah. Also, just I don't know. With the increased budget, there really wasn't really much that really could be done here, was there? It just feels like I don't know, like how the freaking videos typically go. I mean, it's a 20-minute episode, so I mean, how long are their videos anyway? Like 10 minutes long? So I don't know, it just kind of feels weird. But this guy also invested his
They used their
own
whole budget
cash into it. Yeah, I mean, they used their whole budget here. I mean, I don't know, man. I mean, like, they had like, to be fair, they had a pretty small budget. Like, the budget wasn't very large, to be honest, but at the same time, this is just animated like all their other videos. And it just feels like, I don't know, nothing is up tier. Like, I don't know. It feels like how every other fucking episode is, like, or how every other video is in this show, dude. Or like in this, like, this channel. So I guess, let's see, 1, 2, 3. So they make about 3 or 4...
Is there only one episode?
So far, yes.
Replying to Tara Ryan Omsburb, is there only one episode? Hopefully no more are made. I was talking with my teacher in English yesterday. Her assistant said no one taught me the thing. And I had to correct her when I was talking about chicken, the food, so yeah. Oh, thank the heavens.
Oof.
I may be a hellbird, but God thanks.
Yeah, let's see. God, thanks. Yeah, might want to thank Satan, I guess. I don't know. Oh, fuck. Okay. Yeah, so let's see. Typically,
You know what? No, we need more of the 25% tip.
Yeah, I get no, we need more of the 25% tip. Yeah, really does feel like that, doesn't it? So I guess their skits are typically 3 to 4 minutes long, or like 2 to 3 minutes long, and then on occasion they'll make like a 10 to
I said,
20 minute.
there's multiple types of chicken. She said there are. I said I was talking about the food.
Yeah, and on occasion they'll make like a 10 to 20 minute thing. That's weird, dude. This is so strange. Alrighty.
You're such a jerk!
The fuck?
I'm a jerk. Good
Wait, but there are different
today,
types of chicken, not food-wise.
This is weird. There are different types of chicken, not food-wise. I wouldn't know.
Stranger, you think you're better than me?
You know what? 26% tip, with plus cent 1.
Plus what's that? Yeah. Also, what the fuck? Okay, cool. Now he's a murderer. Like this is fucking weird, dude. This is just weird. This is so weird. Like that was supposed to be like a comedic bit, by the way. Like I don't know. This is dumb.
Game murder WTF is the pacing. What, is he gonna blame his genes?
I guess, apparently.
I know this man. I've seen him at the bar. Book club. My book club, where I read books.
Why?
Yes, but I was correcting her grammar at the time.
Okay, hold on. Why did he just correct himself that he went to the bar? Like, oh man, God, well, see, I don't actually, I met this guy at the bar, I mean, book club. Whoops, not the bar, because people don't drink, I guess. Like, what? Who cares? Who the fuck cares, dude? For the bar, yeah.
I would understand casino, but bar is fine.
Yeah, dude, like, literally, who cares? You just go to you just went to the bar.
Even the bar, OAHH, scary.
Even the casino, like, I just, like, who cares? Like, why does it matter? It's such a weird fucking throwaway,
You know
like,
him?
garbage.
I've never seen him before in my life.
Me neither. I don't drink. I'd better notify his family.
What the fuck? Okay, so is this guy, like, an investigator, or what? Like, what does this guy do?
So, I told the teacher she needs to work on her grammar. She said she knows. So yeah.
Oof. I'm sorry that's
He's
progress, I guess. Yeah. Dude, this is just weird. This is really, really weird. Okay.
He looks like young Walter White.
Also, wait, how did they find the dead body if, like... Okay, hold on. First off, why is there police tape here? They don't know that someone's been murdered. Second off, we're not gonna show, like, first off, we're not gonna show the fact that, like, that they...
UTF would report him dead.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it's a clone. First off. Yeah, it's a clone, first off.
He's still there.
Yeah, second off, who would report this? And, like, third off, like, how did they, I don't know, like, how did they know? Like, this is just weird. Like, how the fuck did they even know? How did they know that there was just, like, a dead body in the trash can? There's police tape here, so it's, like, clearly, like, this guy is, like, I don't know if he's an investigator or what, but, like, the fact that, like, they just kind of, there's, like, a piece missing here. Am I wrong? There's something missing here. Like, there was no build up to that at all. Like, there's nobody finding him in the trash can
my
and
English
then
once fooled a native speaker into thinking I'm a native speaker. So yeah,
there
damn
was
it, they found out.
yeah, there was no like him carrying like a dead body and getting like caught on the cameras throwing like a dead body in the trash can. And this is a lab, by the way, so it's got to be full of fucking cameras, like, everywhere. So that's problem number one. Problem number two, like, what do you call it? Problem number two.
Who told him? The air.
Yeah.
The pacing is shit I don't know.
Yeah, and then it's like, problem number two, like, how did they know? Like, they just shouldn't have known. This is just weird, dude. This is weird. This is fucking bizarre. Okay, now okay, how did they know it was him? Like, how did they know where he lived? I don't know. Maybe that's fine. I guess maybe they knew he lived somewhere because they looked up his record or whatever. But dude, like Christ, man, we need some pacing here. Good God, we're 9 minutes. Okay, no, this is just getting fucking bizarre, dude.
Hello, why?
What are you
What are you
doing
doing
here?
here?
I live here.
What?
So they know each other. Also, why am I giving him this voice still? Like I
Also, South Park is good.
guess, yeah, better than this.
Too many jump cuts, it's more like a Family Guy episode without the cutaways.
Dude, it really does feel like that. Like at first I thought this guy was giving this voice because he was like he was giving this voice because like he was like some dweeb that was just like, you know, a drunkard, or he's like a drunkard that freaking, you know, that is not a very good investigator, but clearly not. Like he's just talking this like this the whole time, which is
You have a
weird.
twin.
Why would I need a twin to live here? Go away, you.
I found a body identical to yours this morning. Beaten to death by a giant wrench.
How can you tell what weapon was used? Out of curiosity?
I've been on the job a long time. Easy to identify, impossible.
Okay, that was a good joke. Okay, that's okay. See,
Family
that
Guy,
was
like, Kiki,
see.
hey, Lois, I'm gaming.
Okay, see, that was good. That was good. That was a good joke. You know, I mean, simple but effective.
What joke?
The where they cut to his face. Hold on, they only left him there for so long.
How can you
This
tell
one.
what weapon was used? Out of curiosity?
I've been on the job a long time. Easy to identify.
It's just the fucking the wrenches in his face. Like, I mean, he was like the, you know, the fact that he was talking about like, oh, how did you know the weapon, the killer's weapon? And he was like, oh, you know, it's like I've been doing this for a long time, and looks at a picture and there's like wrench marks on his face.
Yeah.
Like that was actually kind of funny. I'm not gonna lie, that worked. That worked. You know, there's a lot that doesn't work in the show, but that worked here. So
Impossible to get used to. Whoever did
I couldn't
this
really
is
see it with the polka dots.
barely human.
Well, I'm alive and well, Detective Drunk!
Hey,
Detective Drunk Boy!
I'm not a detective. I don't drink.
Really?
okay, why does it matter? Why is he so mad? Like, why is he? I don't get this. Like, why is him drinking so bad? Like, I don't get the idea. Why is this such a big deal? It's just weird, dude. It's fucking
Damn,
weird.
I'm attached already. Bruh, why?
Yeah, attached to what? Couldn't really see it with the polka dots. Fair enough. Yeah, like I don't know. He's trying to roast him for being drunk. Like or being a drunk.
Now wifey
like,
fell asleep and we sitting on the bathroom floor, fuck do I do?
he's roasting him for being not even like
If
a
you were a
massive
detective,
for
wouldn't
like
you
an
want to drink to forget
alcoholic.
the bad shit?
Yeah, I guess, you know. I don't get why drinking is such a bad idea. Just being an alcoholic
Yeah.
shouldn't be that crazy. Attached to my streams. Now wifey fell asleep and sitting on the bathroom floor. Fuck do I do? Oh god. That's a good question. Do you have anything that you could put her on to maybe drag her, you know, to be able to like drag like a carpet or something? So you can maybe like drag her to the bed and then try to like help her get on the bed. Oh god, you're gonna have some trouble.
Because it sounds like you're seeing double.
Very clever.
You're losing your mind, aren't you?
No,
It was only a matter of time.
I can tell that you're hiding something, and I'm gonna find out what.
I don't have anything to hide. I'm a good person. You're hallucinating, you alcoholic.
You think you're better than me?
What? Why does being an alcoholic
yeah,
be
Your
so
streams are good.
like I get the idea that yeah, sure, people that are alcoholics like have like huge problems, but why would he be triggered by this? Like this is so dumb. So dumb. Like he is an alcoholic and he like him being like coping with that is like so fucking weird. I don't know. This is just odd. This is so odd. Like we also I mean, yeah, sure, whatever. I don't know.
I'm not an alcoholic.
Why did he take the breathalyzer test? What the fuck? What?
Mother, you are amazing at drawing.
What
I fear
was
she won't
that?
want to be woken up, although she will be mad in the morning if she is achy.
Yeah, probably important. Fucking up. Well, yeah, like, that's what I'm saying. Try to, like, put her, like, on something to drag her if you can. I don't know. If she falls asleep in the bathtub, yeah, she's not gonna feel very good in the morning. Also, what was, like, they hit us with a decent joke, and then they ruined it with the breathalyzer joke. Like, I don't get why that's, like, so funny. Like, you could have just moved on. You could have had him crash. That would have been funny. Now that would have been hilarious, where he's like, I'm not an alcoholic, and then crashed into a fucking, like, into a pole or some shit. Now that would have been hilarious.
What? Have you done it before? Talking from experience.
Talking from experience? What, the breathalyzer test? Well, no, he literally, like, he said, I'm not a drunk, took a breathalyzer, like, he put a breathalyzer in his mouth, and then he, like,
No,
fucking...
bathtub. Anyway, remember the time I said I love gays?
Bathtub,
I still
got
do.
it.
So yeah, that's cool. No, we just sitting on the bathroom floor cause she had to throw up, but gosh, I don't want to wake her.
Yeah, you might need to. Time I said I love gays, I still do, yeah, so cool. Yeah. Oh, glad to hear it.
I'm not an alcoholic.
Yeah, like this. Breathalyzer. Like, what? It would have been far... Okay.
It would be funny that, yeah, he takes the breathalyzer, crashes into a tree, and then the only thing that we see is just the breathalyzer at 0.09.
Yeah, like something... Well, yeah. I mean, that... Oh my god, that would make it even funnier that he's not even drunk and he still did that. That would have been funny, yes. See, that would have been hilarious. Missed opportunity, but, like, I don't know. But just him taking the breathalyzer, that's not really that funny. It's just dumb. Like, I don't know. Anyway.
Alright, everyone, listen up. We have a highly unique case, to say the least. I found a man dead this morning, but he's still alive. I suspect he killed himself. Murder-suicide.
No, 0.09 in my state is legally drunk by 1 point.
Suicide? What?
So yeah, you're cool.
No, on my tape. Oh, it's legally drunk? Wait, hold on. Sorry, what is... Hold on, sorry.
Former CIA...
Whoops, hold on. Let's see. Hold on. Let's see. Breathalyzer. I actually have never taken a breathalyzer test, so I would not know. Hold on. How to tell breathalyzers percentage. Yeah, because it's your blood alcohol content. Means your blood is 0.08.
But everyone in this chat is cool. Especially the ones that drew their PFTS.
Let's see.
Because, wait, I can't see them.
Let's see. Breathalyzer measures your blood alcohol content by analyzing the alcohol. Yeah, okay, I know what a breathalyzer is. A BAC of 0.08%. Okay, so it is, so the 0.0. Okay, 0.0. Okay, got it. Okay. So basically, yeah, so there's gotta be like, so yeah, so you just gotta make sure, yeah, so it's just how much alcohol. Okay, you're right. Apparently 0.08 is the legal.
So you would
legal
technically
one.
be drunk, so it would be funny.
Yeah. You would be barely drunk. That would be kind of funny. Yeah, that's true.
So it's possible he's a clone, or a version of him from an alternate universe. Perhaps time travel's involved.
I don't know why what you said beforehand though. I think it would just be more funny that that he crashed into the tree and wasn't drunk. That would be even more funny is the fact that he still crashed and he wasn't even that
The fellas
drunk.
here are cool.
He was at like a 0.07 or some shit. That would have been hilarious.
Not sure, but I know what I saw.
Detective, were you up all night at your book club again?
I don't read. Get off my back.
God.
Chief, I need
It would
you
be
to
too
listen to me. Something strange is going on.
Take a seat, Detective, and have a little coffee.
I don't need any.
I insist.
Okay.
What the fuck do they give this dude a butt chin? Anyway.
And here's your cup. Detective, you have a drinking problem. It's starting to interfere with your work. I should have never let it go on this long. To be honest, I'm starting to worry about you.
I really liked that.
A cop worrying about another crop.
Oh, sorry, color. I didn't know
Sorry,
where Peter
hold on.
Griffin was on the screen.
Hold on. A cop freaking concerned about another cop
Thanks
not
for the big red arrow.
doing their job. Like, oh, sorry. I was originally talking to someone about this and like trying to talk about like that the model was a bit off, but you know, I'm still fixing that. What do you call it?
Peter Griffin.
Yeah, wait, what am I doing? Hold on. Yeah, the model was a bit off, so I'm like trying to figure out, like, I was just trying to tell them on like how I was fixing it. What was I talking about? Oops. Congratulations, you try to hydrate, but then you just end up disintegrating the water again. I don't know why you think it like doesn't work, or I don't know why you think it's just like not working. This time here, I'll put it in a pot this time, and now you'll just have boiling water on your head. Congratulations. You'll just have a pot on your head that's boiling water for a bit. I need to cook my ramen anyway. You know, anybody else want some ramen? Anyway, yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. A cop being freaking concerned.
Queso update, I was able to carry her to bed, but now my back hurt.
Ooh. Well, that's when you lay down on your stomach on the bed. What was I gonna say? Yeah, no, like a cop being concerned about about a cop being corrupt. Psh, yeah, it never happens, but sure. Well, it's a cartoon. We'll pretend like they're not trying to act like this is the real world, even though they are trying to act like this is the real world.
Does your back
sure.
look like Peter Griffin's neck in that one episode?
Talk about seeing dead people
His
who are
neck
still
in that one
alive,
episode? Probably.
clones. People are concerned.
Who told you that? Was it him?
Huh?
No. Okay.
I don't want to hear any more crazy theories about clones or time travel or anything else.
Like that, Cup.
All this talk about seeing dead people who are still alive, clones. People are concerned.
Who told you that?
How does he... Wait, yeah, no, who did tell him that? How does he know? Hold up.
Kohler, you a very cool dude.
How does... Okay, this just happened. How the...
We did 10 minutes in 2 hours.
Yeah, how the fuck did, like... How the fuck did he know that, like, that... How did he know that, like, a clone was, like... How did he know that this guy was, like, talking about, like, investigating a clone? Or that, like, a clone got killed by, like, by his own... you know, by the
looks like
Prime
Omni-Man.
version. Oh, yeah, probably. I don't know, they use that. That style is used a lot, or this type of character is used a lot. But, like, dude, like, this guy, like, how did he know? Like, this is so fucking weird. How does this other guy know that, like, that the clone was, like, was killed and thrown in a trap? Like, this is crazy. This is fucking weird. Like, this is dumb. Like, how does he know? Whatever. Anyway.
Was it him?
Huh?
No. Okay.
I don't want to hear any more crazy theories about clones or time travel or anything else. Can I trust you to stop screwing around?
Okay, this guy's an alcoholic, but even alcoholics don't, like, get this obsessed over alcohol. I'm like, I don't understand. He's trying to be like, trying to, like, phrase, like, this guy has clearly never seen an alcoholic before. I'm sorry, like, especially with an alcoholic that's, like, as sarcastic as this other guy. Like, this guy has never seen an alcoholic in his life before. Because typically, you know, alcoholics tend to, you know, even if that failed, he would just probably he would just pour alcohol into the other drink.
NGL, someone should do something cool.
I don't know. Anyway,
Around.
not gonna lie, someone should do something cool. Probably.
Well, all right then. I trust you. Are you kidding me?
Wait, Chief.
What did your clone do it?
You're all turning it into more than it is because you know I'm the best cop in the department and you're threatened.
You are the best. That's why I've looked the other way for so long. You're gonna end up killing yourself.
Chief, no.
No cop is like, no cop would come in. The fuck? What? Discord? No, I'm not. Okay. God damn it, you got me. Yeah, freaking. It's like no cop would be like this. If somebody like if he knew that this guy was like a drunkard, he probably would not like, if he knew that he was like an alcoholic, he probably wouldn't like, be this nice. Like again, it's a cartoon. So it's like of course like there's going to be like some drama and like some bullshit that doesn't actually happen. But like they're trying to phrase this like it's like reality. Like no, they wouldn't do this. They wouldn't do this, dude. Like I just like, this is just so stupid. Like, I don't understand, like, what the point of, like, I don't know. This show is just dumb. Like, this is just dumb, dude. Anyway, goddamn.
One more screw up like this, and you're off to force. This is a load of crap. Anyone who's seen what I've seen would want a few drinks now and again. I'm not some kind of degenerate. I don't want to hear it. 0 tolerance.
Wow, that slam was so impactful. I think that was supposed to be made more comedic, but damn it, fucking ad. This show sucks.
If I jump in a pool of water, would I become obsidian verb? I think we did this question before, but I don't know. Add over.
If you jump in a pool of water, would you become obsidian burp? You know, I would not know. That is up to you. I think so, probably, yeah. Right? Or... Well, you're lava, so yeah, I guess you would. Not lava, but I guess you're like a lava-like substance, so yeah, probably. I guess your weakness is just being engulfed in water, probably. Yeah, no, like, dude, even that impact frame, or not impact frame, like, just the, like, him slamming the door really didn't have much to it, did it? Hold on. Like this. Like,
a few drinks now and again. I'm not some kind of degenerate. I don't want to hear it. 0 tolerance.
Lava. Jack Black.
like, that didn't have much to it, to be honest. I didn't really feel like there was anything there. Like, I think it was supposed to be made more comedic, but even then, I don't know, it didn't really work. I have no idea, man. It's odd. It's just really odd. That was so awkward. This whole thing's animated awkward.
Would be funny if it flashed white and the door fell off its hinges.
You think you're better than
Yeah. The door fell off its hinges. Well, maybe, yeah. Maybe that would have probably done something, but sure.
What was that?
Nothing. I'm not a bad person. Anyone with my genes and upbringing would have cheated. That was an anomaly. And anyone
missed
with
too
my
many funny
genes and
things.
upbringing would have murdered a clone that didn't cheat. I'll prove that too. Just
Oh my god, Jesus Christ. This is just uncomfortable, dude. Like, this is like, I don't want to watch this. Like, this just feels weird. Like, I know that it's like a cartoon, but dude, like, something just, like, isn't right about this. I don't know, man. Like, this just, this feels weird, dude. It's just
Color switch to kittens.
Switch to kittens? Yeah, it probably feels like I should.
one more
But
experiment.
I don't want to watch this, man. Like, this feels... I know that I don't have to watch this, but, like, it's just weird.
Know what this means? I can't. I love my wife. What on earth is happening? Do it. Do it.
He's not gonna murder him, is he?
No, I've done wrong. I've failed to love my wife.
Oh my god, Jesus Christ. Okay. Wow, he didn't do it. God, this is so dumb. This is dumb. Like, this is fucking stupid. Like, this just doesn't feel like entertain. Like, am I wrong? This is just not entertaining. Like, at all. It just is uncomfortable. Or it's like uncomfortable or just moronic. Like, there's nothing here. There's nothing there. Like, it's just nothing. It's nothing. It's fucking nothing. Like, I just don't get the point. Like, it just feels dumb. This feels dumb. God damn. Okay, I'm done. I'm done watching this. It's very clear that this dude was, like, trying to, like, I don't know, was trying to, like, push something, like, push some kind of narrative bullshit.
Color, where's
but he was trying to push some narrative
This
bullshit.
feels like the show was trying too hard to be mature.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's the irony. I don't think they were trying to do that. I mean, yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe they were just trying to trying to make a point about something, but just like failed in every way. Like, this channel has done this shit multiple times before, but like it doesn't feel like there's anything that's really like trying to give perspective, like, at all. Like I thought at the very least, because with a lot of these other, like, with the other videos, they make it, like, with time constraints and, like, because they have to make, like, income to pay, like, you know, their animators and like, and they also got to get, like, Patreon donations and sponsors to be able to pay, like, their animators and their voice actors and, like, and their just people that work for them, right? Like, so and their editors and shit, sorry. But with this show, they got full funding by their audience, right? And like it just feels like the other videos. Like, it's just, if you wanted to give people like more perspective or like have a show that's not quote unquote
Vengeance restart. Just a quick one off.
Just a quick one off. Will Fluffy Vengeance restart? Just a quick one off. I don't know, man. I probably will never be able to restart it, but I don't know. That's also the weird thing, is like the fact that also Fluffy Vengeance, the first fucking episode, is getting such crazy fucking traction. It's wild. Hold on. Let me show you something. It's a little insane with how much, like, with how wild this is getting. Hold on. Like, or not wild, but like how, because like I've gained so many subscribers within not even that long, like within not that long of a time span.
Fluffy Vengeance, the thing color made.
And like it's one of my most, and like Fluffy Vengeance is my most popular video. Like literally, I don't know what happened, but this video right here popped off for no reason at all. I have no idea why. Like the other episodes I don't think have that much views, but this top one does. And I don't know why. These two are like at like a few hundred, but this one's at 82,000. And I have no idea why. Like, people just genuinely find this episode interesting. And I'm like, I should probably like actually do it, but I just don't know how. I just don't know. I have to like restart the whole thing, but I just don't know, man. I don't know.
Colors YouTube.
Yeah. It's YouTube. Well, this is my YouTube, yeah, but it's just crazy because I'm like, I should continue it, but I just don't know.
Also, Peter Griffin is there.
So Peter Griffin is there? Peter Griffin is where? Oh, you're talking about the top videos? Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, so it's my Fluffy Vengeance episode and the fucking episode where I shit on AI, and then fucking Scatman Peter falling down the stairs. Like, it's very much like my shitposty stuff, but this one, for some odd reason, I don't know why this popped off so hard. It has 82,000 views. It doesn't really probably have that many likes, though. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see here. 143 likes. Like, this is something that people want. I just don't know how to give it to that. Like I said, I just need to figure something out, because, like, this is just wild.
Hey, Peter Griffin. Peter Griffin.
Yeah, dude, it just feels so weird. Like, that it's very much what people want. I just, like, I don't know. It's wild. And I gained a lot of subscribers because of it, too. Like, this was, I think I gained, like,
a ton of people on Discord would probably want to help.
Yeah, would want to help. Want to help with what? What, funding the show, or what? I don't know, man. I just... I don't know. It's like, I don't know if I'll ever continue it, but it's very clear that people want it, and I should make it. But then again, I don't know. People were very interested in the first episode, but then...
Like voice acting and animating.
Voice acting and animating, probably. Like the first episode did really well, but then look, these other two episodes didn't do that great. So, like, it might not be, like I said, maybe, I don't know. It's not that popular, I guess. It's just people, what do I call it? People originally, like, I don't know. This episode was not great.
Study episode 1.
Yeah. I mean, I know what happened in episode 1 and 2. It's like, you know, in episode 1, this was like, you know, it starts with like a freaking person being like with like what do you call it? The
Let me say,
GDI.
the Isaac animation editor can do stuff like, squish the sprite.
Yeah, it was like
JJ woke up and can't fall back asleep, so I may hand it off to her.
Oh no. I'm sorry. Hear that. Friggin' yeah, because in this, like, you know, it was a GDI member got kidnapped, so you know, like this doesn't make much sense this doesn't make much sense unless you actually know the GDI lore, because this is like a spin-off of like these episodes are like a spin-off or a continuation of something else that already exists in, like, you know, from the whole GDI thing, you know. And then like it continued it because there was like someone that was a mole in the series. Like, it was, you know, I gotta figure out like how to do this, because like after this, you know, like after he gets fucking like attacked by a fucking like FNAF bot thing, like animatronic, you know, he runs off and then gets like hunted down, and then you see that there's other like GDI members that hunt him down. But then like, so then I went to, you know, I don't even remember exactly what I did with this, because it started with that, and then
there is a doggy in the series.
There's a doggy in the series? And which series? Super Meat Boy? Or Isaac, or what? Yeah, and then, you know, he goes, then he goes back to the home base, and then, you know, they have some goofy shenanigans that happen, and then they, you know, and then basically the team he gets put on is, you know what to call it? Hi, Omps, welcome back, I guess. Hi there. I don't know, his team gets put on like defense patrol. And then, you know, they talk about, you know, this was at the point when like when the furry FDS whatever group was, like, this was like multiple groups like infighting.
No, the fluffy one. That's the doggo.
Yeah.
Furry equals doggo.
Yeah, this is the one where there was like multiple like infighting on the island. And then Fortnite Island was its own separate thing. Hi JJ, how are you doing? Hope you're doing a little bit better. What do you call it? Yeah, no, so then they, like, you know, there was some lore that was dropped within, like, after the first and second episode on someone else's, like, channel, or, like, a bunch of other channels, that was, like, there was, like, infighting within the furry fandom, and then, like, or not furry fandom, the FDS, Furry Defense Service group, like, military group, and then, and then basically these guys talk about like, oh, why don't we attack? Because the GDI had to, you know, retreat to an island. Well, because the Fortnite boys like also took their island as well. It was really weird. But then, you know, and basically they get fucking infiltrated. You know, then they talk about the fact that they will just do a mission by themselves. And then, you know, then they get infiltrated. What do you call it? They get infiltrated, and then, you know, then it ends, right? Fuck.
Anyway, sort of riffs are I don't know.
Congrats. You were trying to be hydrated, but then all you did was pour water on yourself again, and it's disintegrated. Anyway, sort of riffs are I don't know. Okay. Yeah, then, you know, then after that, you know, you probably expect the result, because now he's in fucking hell. Now he's just straight up in hell, trying to, like, now he's just straight up in hell because he can't be fucking, how you say it? He's straight up in hell because, you know, trying to, like, I was trying to do, like, a parody of, like, a courthouse show thing. And of course, I really liked Von Karma, so I made a Von Karma joke. And then it just, like, ends really crazily. Then, of course, you know, the GDI had a bunch of war machines. What do you call it? Had a bunch of fucking war machines, and then,
Sort of riffs are just that one Isaac Dev explaining creepypastas. So yeah.
Let's see. Sort of riffs are one Isaac Dev. Okay, got it. Yeah, and then, you know, then they just, like, end up having...
So much lore.
Yeah, Twitch is given so much lore. Yeah, well, I mean, you know, he's in hell, and then fucking up, like, GDI has like a fucking killer bot, and they realize that, you know, hell is like one of furry bases, or like, you know, a lot of like dead furries are there. And then obviously fucking demon try to kill him, but it's a fucking nearly invincible fucking robot. Like this is what do you call it? Or at least you think that's what it is, but turns out it's AI. This is kind of when the AI, like, anti-AI thing came from for me, where it's like where literally like companies decided to come in to basically fucking dismantle art and like dismantle like the furry fandom, which they've kind of succeeded. But yeah. And then of course fucking trying to save, you know, one of my own. You know.
Ultra Kill V1.
Yeah, it's pretty much Ultra Kill V1. Yeah, I guess pretty much. Yeah, it was just like an AI trying to kill me, and then, you know, and of course because I didn't get out, and then of course because Color didn't get out of the freaking out of hell properly, there's gonna be consequences later. He, like, you could definitely tell that, like, you know, I know that. I guess I didn't really do very well showing that I was hell, but I'm gonna assume that you know that there's like demons and shit. It probably,
but
you
later
know,
never came.
Later never came. No, it didn't. Yeah. It just, like, straight up, like you could tell he got killed. Like, it's just very clear he got killed and thrown in hell. So, he got killed in hell. So, you know. So, like, and now he tried to retreat away, but, you know. So, I don't know. Like, the furry hunter killed him, and now he's in hell, and now, like, an AI is, like, trying to like leech off of, you know, trying to leech off of like furries, trying to like understand art and shit. So, or not even, just dismantle everything, literally demolish everybody, because the world was set in like basically like a video game world, and like it's basically just like similar to like the internet, like social media. That's pretty much what the world is like. But I just never ended up making another episode, I guess. I should have, but I made like a part 1. But I just...
Also, a ton of Twitch members back then don't exist here anymore, and a new generation of Color came.
Yeah, for sure. That's kind of the problem, you know?
Anyway, AI is only good if it picks computer parts, I think. Or, medical stuff. Yeah.
Let's see. Picks medical parts, yeah. Back then don't exist anymore. A generation of Color came. Yeah, and that's the thing, man. It's like I should do like a hard reset on it. And like try to start from the beginning, building my own world. Because this was based off of this show was based off of something that already existed. And it was like a continuation of it was like trying to fill in.
Battle you don't start.
Yeah, it was filling in gaps. That was pretty much all I was doing, was filling in gaps. And, like, trying to fill in gaps of the story. Or add, like, a little extra thing, you know? Luckily, like, it started gaining its own identity, because then, like, you know, a character got killed because he was thrown in hell, and, and now he's, like, out of hell again, you know, but not properly, you know? And then could have really started, like, some high-stakes shit, where, like, Color was just being chased by, like, demons and shit. Where Color was gonna get, like, chased by, like, demons and fucking, and, like, the GDI, and, like, everything's trying to, like, you know, like, I don't know, like, trying to put him back in hell, so.
Make it like the Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog. Eggman.
Yeah, I would just have to make it, like, very... I just need, like, a bit more of a simple story. Because I am just drawing it by myself, and it's kind of a problem if I'm doing it by myself, but I don't know. I need to try, like, to reboot it, but I don't know if I'm ever gonna do that, honestly. I have no idea. I don't think I'm gonna ever, like, how you say it? I don't think I'm ever gonna freaking, do that again. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna ever recreate, like, Fluffy Vengeance. You know? I'm not gonna live long enough to even make a full series anymore, so who knows? So.
Dude goes to the store and the episode ends. So yeah.
Dude goes to the store and the episode ends. What are you talking about?
Hey, you never know, man, you never know.
Never know, man, you never know. I mean, I might, like I said, I mean, I don't know. I just, like, how do I say this? Because it's just gonna be a bunch of shenanigans, like, over and over and over again. You know, it's just gonna be a
That's
bunch
what a
of...
good episode would be, NGL.
Yeah. It's just gonna be, like, a bunch of random shenanigans that happen, and it's gonna, like, be in small parts and shit, so I'm like, I feel like I need to make
Isn't
something...
that every cartoon show?
Yeah, I guess you're right. That's true. I mean, I'm just saying that, like, that I'm not shenanigans over and over and over again. I just, like, how do I say this? I need to establish a world a little bit better than the way I've already established it. Because, like, you know, because so far, all that people really necessarily know about this world is that, like, you know, I don't know, that he kidnapped somebody, and then all of a sudden I guess you could tell that there's like a war going on and shit. I don't know. I guess you could tell shit's going on. I don't know. There's just a lot of missing context, you know. It's hard to explain, I guess. But I don't know. Seems weird, but
Or like, the thing would be like Gumball. Yeah. It got stuff in different art styles.
stuff in different art styles. Well, I don't really know how to do other art styles, but I might at one point. I don't know. Who knows? Alright. I guess I will
The
try
only way to do something is to do it now or completely scrap it.
Yeah, I mean, I've just completely scrapped it, like, a while ago, so I just don't think I'm gonna ever... I don't think I'm ever gonna continue the series. I really, 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 like...
Okay, bye. Take care, dog.
I really, really wanted to, but I just don't think I ever will. I don't know. I really, really should, but I don't know. Especially now, I don't know. I'll think about it, because, like, there's like, literal... Like, now there's just, like, a bunch of people. They're, like, fucking... What was it? The Backrooms? There's a dude that's 20 years old that directed a full-fledged horror movie. And, like, the fact that this kid was so young and, like, and made, like, probably one of the most profitable films, like, in history, I don't know. I think that like, now is the time to start getting, it's like, to try to make, like, an animated series.
Have a good day. Bye and take care.
So,
yeah.
Alright, you have a good night, Kameko. Appreciate it. Yeah, I don't know. I think now is the time to just try to introduce people to, like, an animated series and, like, maybe give it a shot, you know? And hopefully make it better than fucking twisted plots. But here's kind of the thing. I don't want to also give people super high expectations.
My sister is texting me complaining about morning sickness and I don't have the heart to tell her TS can last for the whole time.
Oh no. Oh no. Sister's texting me complaining about morning sickness. They're like, well, as long as you don't have it as bad as me, sis. You know, I got, you know, that's what you could tell her that. Or is she also pregnant? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, freaking... I don't know. I really should just make, like, a full-fledged series. I just gotta restart it, like, a lot, and give, like, a good pilot or some shit. I really... How do I say this? I might try to make a pilot episode and what do I call it? And pitch it to Glitch Studios. I genuinely am thinking about that. Trying to, like, maybe hire, like, a few voice actors.
Just make an okay pilot. Not good, but not like that shit.
Yeah. I want to... The problem is, if I, like, pitch something to Glitch Studios, it's gotta be really fucking good. And that's the problem, is I just don't think I have that kind of talent. The show that I want to make is very simple. It is very simple, probably going to be just as predictable as probably Twisted Pilots, let's be honest. Or Twisted Plots, like that fucking show. And, like, it probably isn't going to be that amazing or anything, but like I just want to pitch like I just want to, I don't know. It's not going to be amazing. It's not going to be groundbreaking. It's not going to be massive. There's going to not be like crazy things that happen in it. The story's not going to be like fantastic. I don't ever expect it to get large. Like, it will just be a very simple story with a very simple plot, with a very simple, like, what do I call it? Like a very simple idea. I don't know.
It would just be your own story.
Yeah, it would just be my own thing, I guess. It just...
She also is, although sadly it is a teen preg, but it is her choice and she is choosing to keep it. She is currently about a month ahead of me.
Oof. That is rough. Also, teen pregnancy. Yikes. God. Only if they didn't make abortions fucking illegal. Man, God. We could prevent so many teen pregnancies with that shit, but I think they want teen pregnancies by this point. Because they're just like fucking, because billionaires are assholes. Anyway. Moving on. Yeah, frickin' what was I gonna say? Just be your own story. Oh yeah, no, so it would be very simple. Let me say that. It wouldn't be anything amazing. Like, it would just be a very...
American birth rates are 1.7 and immigration is too slow to follow it.
Yeah, oh yeah, 1000%. Well, yeah, that's the fucking problem is we... Like, that's the sucky thing. That's the one thing that I just find is really fucking annoying about, like, this current fucking leadership is the fact that, you know, people kind of forget the fact that we kind of heavily relied off of, like, the melting pot that our fucking country is, you know? Where we basically relied off of immigrants to, you know, keep the population steady. But, fuck us, I guess. And, you know, filter money into our economy, by the way. Like, they forget. Because there's two things that happen. One, fucking, you know, like, it just, like, you know, makes, like, a mix of cultures, and two...
Hopefully a Democrat becomes the next president.
I don't think it... No, I hope no, not a Democrat, not a Republican, a fucking independent. An independent needs to become the next president. A fucking person, or any other party other than Democrat or Republican. I am so tired of this two-party system. Fuck that. We need a completely different person. Hold on. Hold on. Let me pull it up, because there's like a whole fucking... There's a whole bunch of different parties. It's just most aren't fucking shown.
Well, I'm being realistic. I do want a third party, but the chances are too low.
Well, that's the thing is...
I fear we are too split blue or red for an independent to be elected.
The third party is... What do you call it? The third party... Like... There's not just a third party, there's multiple parties. Hold on. Let me show you.
There is 20.
Yeah, there's 20 different parties, yes. Yeah.
But two are in charge.
Yeah, that is true. But at the same time, but here's the funny thing is, well, you say that, but guess what's getting traction right now? So despite, what do you call it? Despite what
Originally, there was actually a four-party system.
Yeah, so obviously Republican and Democrat are the main two, but what's gaining traction right now is the Socialist Party at the moment. And also I'm trying to remember what this like black circle ring is, but also this party is gaining some time too. Like these three parties right here are also gaining traction right now. And it's like if we can get the next president to be one of these three, things might
Socialist
fix
Democratica.
itself a little. Yeah, Socialist Democratica. Thank you. Yes. These three parties on the top left here, like, are gaining traction. And we may not just have a two-party system pretty soon here. So, hold on. I don't know about the other parties, though. And then this party mixes in with either one of the two, like, Democrat or Republican party quite often. They love doing this shit, you know. I would say the Libertarian Republican.
There was a four-party system, but they fell out of fashion for a more stable two-party system.
Yeah, but that's kind of the thing is that's because of the Electoral College. That was also a massive lie though. Citizens Party, Better for America Party. I don't know what this one on the left is. I know what this one is. Moderate Party? Weird. Peace and Freedom Party. What is that one? Hold on. Then there's just Reform Party. Bull Moose Party? That's weird. Hold on. Want peace and freedom party. What do they believe? Let's see. Oh, it's another socialist party. Okay. Oh, it's anti-war. Yeah, that makes
Fun
sense.
fact, we are having around 40 to 50% of Americans now think that a socialist economy is better than a capitalist economy, vs 20% in the 50s.
Fucking really? That's crazy. 50%. That's insane. That's actually shocking. That is really shocking. I thought that that was just kind of a lower end. That's wild. 50%. Like a very capitalist country like America, being like maybe socialism might be just a good thing is like even half the population being okay with that shit is shocking. That is so shocking. I mean, it's true. It's worth a shot, you know? Like as much as, it just capitalism right now just clearly hasn't worked out very well, and it just might need
But the older you get, the lower the percentage. That is strictly people under 25.
That makes sense. Under 25. Hold on, that's a big deal though. Hold on. You said under 25, which basically means that which basically means that even though there are people that lean Republican, they still think socialism's a good idea. That's super important. That's really important because that means that we don't have loyalists. That's a really good thing. Okay. Hold on. I'm kind of surprised millennials don't think socialism's a good thing. Here's the thing. We shouldn't have socialism, we should have Nordic socialism. It's a very different thing. Nordic socialism is based off of what do you call it? Instead of it
35.
Oh, maybe it was 35. Because 25 was crazy. Nordic socialism, what do I call it? Is actually is based off of if you have what do I call it? Is based off of your importance of your job. So CEOs don't get massive income. They have to pay a lot of taxes. But
that's actually the goal of socialist American.
Yeah, but let's say you're a doctor, you get paid a lot. Let's say you're a brain surgeon, you get paid the most because you're a person that is so essential to the American system that you get paid the most. Obviously health insurance companies, they don't get paid. Rather than it being based off of combattle system where it's oh well, I don't know, where they pass around money and do some shady shit. Instead, it's based off of
Marxism
whoever
is a bit too unstable.
Yeah, whoever is the most Marxism. Yeah, well, yeah, it's not Marxism. That's what I'm saying. It's Nordic socialism. Nordic socialism is based off of whoever actually has the most essential job is the person that's at the top, typically. That's the person that gets paid the most. Instead of like I said, a brain surgeon, they get paid the most. Even political figures would get paid less than them. It's crazy. There's it's wild. Scientists, they would get paid pretty decent, pretty hefty. It's wild. It's such a weird thing, but it's a little all over the place. But or if you're a farmer, you get paid a good amount. It's interesting. It's very interesting. It's basically
communism isn't bad in theory. It's just the point of communism follows totalitarianism.
Yeah, exactly. Well, yeah, it's because communism has never really worked that well, It's not, the only time that communism had, communism just doesn't, the only time it's actually worked is with China, but China obviously doesn't have, their citizens don't have rights, right? Their citizens don't have rights, they don't have, freedom of speech, they don't have any of that shit. but it works for them because they take care of their citizens. Basically, if basically it's like, yeah, sure, you have no fucking rights, but you get a house, you get food, you get like a family, you got to have a family, like, and you're trading for having a family, having a family, having, raising a child, like raising two children. I don't think they have a two-child law anymore. They have now you can have more, but they have they have like a car. I don't think they actually have car. I don't think they. I think they have like public transit. Yeah, they have like public transit and shit. Basically, all of it. Like the reason why they are so hefty on all like a bunch of technological shit is because or why they just are fine with all this shit is because it's because they get they contribute to society, so they get stuff for contributing to society. Stable home, stable job, stable.
Yes, in the U.S., you hope enroll in Hope Green.
Yeah, exactly, dude. Honestly, it's gambling in the U.S. versus China, right? Again, China is not perfect at any means. The only thing that's really good about them is the fact that you work, you work a job. You work a job that you're given a job to. You're not you don't get the choice, I think, of the job that you get to. So, you work a job, you get a, what do you call it? You get a home, you get a car, you get a or I don't know if it's a car. You have public transit. It's typically, depending on where you live, it's a condensed city, so you get a home, you get free transit, you get
and in the U.S., just bet Redman.
Yeah, and then you get to, in China, you get to have, and then I don't know, and then you get to live happy and healthy, and then in trade you have a family, in trade you have a family, you have what do you call it? You have a family, you contribute to society by working, and then
government-controlled capitalism is good in theory, then it falls off the cliff.
Yeah, exactly. Well, government-controlled communism also doesn't help either, because here's kind of the problem with China. It's you just give away all your rights. So it's if you say something bad about China, you could just be arrested and, served hard labor. Straight up. You have, your names on your fucking doors, personal information on there. So it's that's dangerous as fuck. But, you don't have guns or anything like that. So, and then, what else? Oh, they're very environmentally.
Communism is already government controlled by the community.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. And then, what do you call it? Then, what else? Yeah, and then not to mention the fact that, they're also very complacent to a lot of things. So, they're complacent to a lot of things. So, unfortunately, they also, because they're doing so well, AI has also, compared to, here, generative AI is very, people are very, pro AI there. Generative AI is, absolutely fucking everywhere there. So they're not very, prone on art.
Democracy is good in theory, but the U.S. was actually made to be a republic.
U.S. was made to be a republic. Well, yeah, that's the reason why Republicans probably are so effective. Is because they're trying to make it into a republic instead of a democracy. Democrat, democracy, Republican, republic, just obvious.
Gosh, I'm falling asleep to you talking again.
Sorry. Sorry, I know I'm boring. Yeah, I just, it's just the issue is just the fact that like I said, it's just, the US is very unique. Let me say that. We are a very unique case because, our whole thing...
No, just soothing voice.
Yeah, because our whole thing... Well, I wouldn't agree, but thank you, I appreciate it. I sound like a dweeb, but, or a geek, sorry, not a dweeb.
A republic is just controlled by a group of people not chosen by the people, I think.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it's just... The problem is the United States is a very unique case, because, our whole country was formed off of, freedom and people getting to choose what to do with their own country, right?
It's so broken that it's somehow united.
Yeah. It's like, and when shit like this happens where everything is fucking falling apart, you get a whole group of people, you get a large amount of people that come together to fight for freedom and die for freedom. Like, literally, you pledge to the flag. Like, a lot of countries find that really weird and being like, whoa, man, it's weird that they force children to do that. But, like, in reality, it makes sense. You pledge to the flag to the United States of America. Meaning that if this place were to be falling apart like it is right now, you fight and die for it. Like, you fight to make America, like, as free as humanly possible. For liberty and justice for all. Like, that's what America is. It's like, it's the reason why I am so American, because, like, and, like, very, like, anti-war and shit, it's like, it's very clear to me that, like, it's very clear to me that, like, I,
Well, for all
Nazi
purpose was made
shit
during the
is
time of literally
happening.
no one except a rich white man.
Let's see. For all purpose was made during a time of literally no except a rich white man. Well, yeah, no, it was made because King George was a monarch, like, just controlling every bit of the system. And obviously taxing the shit out of the US, but, like, controlling every bit of the system and like just abusing his power and using the US as a vassal state. And the US hated being a vassal state, so they fought back, Ironically, the same thing is happening now with Star of David. Star of David has turned us into a vassal state, and we don't like being a vassal state. America has always hated being a vassal state, Like, first we gotta get Zionism out of here, then we gotta get Nazism out of here, But unfortunately, Zionists are very, like, they're able to kind of hide behind an easier sheet because, like, they can just pretend that they're, it's hard for people to grasp that, like, that Zionism is just as bad as Nazism. It's the same shit, different thing. One is more based on Christianity, while the other one is based on...
Georgia was literally a penal colony, a prison colony.
Georgia was literally a penal colony. Yeah, exactly. What do you call it? Yeah, like, well, freaking, Nazism is Christianity, while Zionism is like is Jewish, I guess. I'm trying to remember exactly what fucking religion that is. Judaism. There we go. Thank you. It's Judaism. So it's like, it's just freaking, am I right? Judaism? Is that what they call it? Yeah, anyway. It's just, the problem is just like,
yes.
Yeah. It's two completely different, like, it's the same problem, different type of people, This is kind of the reason why you separate, like, church and state, because if you don't separate church and state, you end up with a place like Star of David. You end up with a place like Star of David where they just fucking kill people. And, like, and the reason why they're doing this is because they're overpopulated. They're heavily overpopulated.
What is Star of David?
The one that starts with an I and ends with an eel. I can't say the word. And it's a reel. There we go. Starts with an is, ends with an eel, and has a reel to it. So is, and then ends with L. Or sorry, yeah, it starts with an is. Yeah, pretty much. I'm not allowed to say the actual name.
That place.
Yeah, I'm not allowed to say the actual name because I will be banned on Twitch for it, so, yeah, I mean, they're just like, we're a vassal state to them right now. People don't want to, like, people are so fucking coping that we're not a vassal state right now, but, that's what they did. They took over the political parties, and now they're just people, like, fucking sucking the dick of fucking Star of David, and Star of David's goal is to literally like cause mass genocide and spread their people out, to a different country, because like, they're overpopulated. It's not, it's not surprising. They're a very overpopulated country on such a little teeny tiny piece of land. And it's like, and it's just like they just need a place to go, and I get that, but but yeah, and here's the problem. All the people that live there think that genocide is good. They think that all this shit that's been happening, they think that's a good thing. They think that what's happening, like what they're doing, like what their own country is doing, they think that just killing people is just like okay. So it's not just the leader of Star of David, it's the Star of David country itself. Like they want to rule the fucking Middle East. They don't care. So they're like, it's like, and they literally like, and if you're still a little sketchy on that, being like, well, there probably could be some like, that's probably just some like their own government skewing it. No, 90%, 90 fucking percent of their country agree, like, or was it? Yeah, 90 to like 95% of their country.
But if the US tries to take action, they would probably be seen as wrong by other nations.
Oh, yes. Yes, they would. Unfortunately. Well, if the US is not... The US chose a fucking side. That's the fucking problem. That's the fucking problem, is the fact that like, our country got involved in a fucking war that we shouldn't have. We got involved in a war...
Back. So, do you like microwave sausages?
I like microwave sausages? Sure.
The US needs an internal conflict.
Yeah, well, it's like, the problem is... Like, yeah, within... Let's see. So, Star of David in 2016 was at 8 million, and now they're at 9 million. And their capacity, I think, is like 0.5 or some shit. It's crazy. Let's see here. Yeah, their density is 421. Jesus Christ, dude. Wait, no. Sorry. No. Sorry. This is per... Sorry. 446 people per kilometer, or kilometer, I think. Kilometer squared. Yeah. And they have a high-ass fertility rate as well. So it's like, it's crazy. And they have, like, no immigrants, so... Like, little to no immigrants. So...
Keep in mind, the US is 54 per square kilometer.
54 per square kilometer. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and theirs is 446. Like, let me look at freaking New York real quick. Let me see what New York is. Hold on. I know that I should be ending stream right now, but I did say I would go till 2 o'clock sometimes now, so... Whoops, hold on. Let me see here. Yeah, because while the... Here, let's look at New York real quick. Can I figure out what New York? Nation, world, West Asia, Israel, okay. I mean, the other place. Hold on.
Anyway, I remember I said to my teacher that I don't like the Polish independent thing they made because it used some AI-generated images. She said I'm offending the people. I wasn't. Then again, the US has a ton of people with little space and a ton of space with little people. So it gets diluted.
Well, say that... Hold on. Then again... Hold on, wait. I remember I said to my teacher that I don't like the Polish independent thing they made because it used some AI generated images, and she said I'm offending the people. Say that she's offending artists. She's offending the art community, and you're insulting the people. Like, AI is insulting the people themselves. Like you're not offending the people. She is. Because why are you using a clanker to, why are you using a robot to, to show what people are doing? Why are you using a robot to disrespect a human being? Robots aren't people. Fuck off. Not you, but I don't know. She used a robot to show something human. It's offensive. Jesus Christ.
Quick
Goddamn.
question, white? If not, surprising, not weird, just curious.
Question white? What do you mean? White what? Wait, hold on. I'm looking at the wrong thing. Hold on. You look at density. Population. Hold on. I need to go to the world calculator.
If you know, you know.
I do not. I'm sorry. Population density.
Well, she's a teacher, so she'll just give me a warning on my notebook because school is like that.
Of course she would. Meter squared. Yeah, that didn't really help. Trying to see like per kilometer square because it's 11,000. You know, I just do this. Hold on. New York population density per square kilometer. So 11,000 people per square kilometer, and then let's do.
Isn't it like 800 per kilometer?
Let's see. And
oh, I was wrong.
Oh, good lord.
Way wrong.
Population density. Oh my lord. Got it. Okay, this doesn't help. 23,000. Jesus Christ.
Manhattan has an area of about 6 to 10 kilometers.
Wait,
It
this
houses
is
like a couple
square
million
feet.
people. I remember I said once to the teacher that the AI-looking image on the wall board is bad because it looks machine-generated, and she said I'm offending the MFS that made it.
Nobody made anything. It's from stolen work. You should tell her it's like nobody made anything.
Why don't they change the art style?
It's from stolen work. Hold on. Remember I said once that the teacher that the AI looking image on the wall board is bad because it looked machine generated, and she said I'm offending the motherfuckers that made it. They didn't make it, they stole it. They're thieves. Like it took artwork from another artist and mashed our shit together. They're thieves. They're literally like, that's not how copyright works. You know, they're fucking thieves. They stole that shit from us. Can I just do New York? No, I can't. I'm trying to find
AI
it.
is alright in the right places.
It can be, just not in art. Not in generative art, it's not. Not in graphic design, it's not. Okay, I need to compare. You know what? Fuck it. Speaking of AI, I'm gonna fucking ask Brave.
Like gaming, games need AI to basically have any story, even MMOs. Also,
Yes.
my teacher once ran my classmates' faces through AI, and I hate it. They made it look like self-portraits.
Brother, that's just like invasion of privacy. Like they can't do that. That's illegal. God. Of course, this fucking. Yeah, I know it's 400. Okay, hold on. That's illegal. She can't do that. That is literally illegal. She's not allowed to put people's faces, like, through an AI system. That is an actual law in the United States right now. Oh shit, you're not in the United States. Is that also a law in Europe as well? Because that is literally a law. Like, you can't do that. Find one per square mile. Let's see. Okay. Okay.
Europe is different with privacy laws, I believe.
God, that's fucked up. Let's see. 410 people per square mile. Well, freaking Star of David is. Let's see. Oh my god. Okay. 1100. Okay, so yeah, they are far, far more condensed. Wait. Yeah. So they're far, far more condensed. Yeah,
Like,
okay.
the school is Polish and it's the ZPSWR, which is neurodivergent. But
Yeah.
why don't they let the students do the art?
Let's see. Like, the school is Polish. It's the ZPSW.
Did you did state or city?
Do state or city? No, 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 no. So I'm doing like so. I'm trying to compare the country of Star of David to New York to like to tell you like their to make sure that I was right that their population density is like super dense, and like that's the reason why they're like freaking trying to take over other countries is because they're just like way too close to each other, and like they're having to share too much of a space because it's way too fucking dense. And turns out I was right.
Isn't NYC like over 1,000 people per square mile?
No, New York City was what do you call it? New York City was 410 per square mile. So hold on. Yeah, so per square mile was 410 for New York. Yeah, 410 people per square mile.
Try Manhattan Island.
And then Manhattan Island.
Like, bruh, the fact I gotta go there till I'm 24 is bad.
24? Go to where till you're 24? And population density per square mile. Jesus Christ. 72.
The school. Yeah.
72,000 fucking people per square mile. Okay, never mind. This is New York, New York. Okay. Okay, well, never mind. I guess it does beat out the frickin' Star David. Jesus Christ. All right. Well, maybe I was wrong. God damn. Oh, I was looking at New York State, not New York City. Oh, 29,000.
I knew it had more than 400 people per square mile.
Sorry.
The fact I gotta go to school till I'm 24 is bad.
School till you're 24 is bad. I mean, at least you get to. Most Americans can't even go to college anymore because capitalism or because of like corporations choked us out. Okay, so no, I was wrong. So yeah, so Star of David pretty much like has no reason to go after another country. I thought it was because it was like super dense and shit. And what do you call it? It was super dense and shit, and they couldn't like, they couldn't like share space that well. Like, or what do you call it? It's like, and they were taking over another country because they were running out of space. But turns out that is just a bullshit
excuse. Are you
excuse.
still streaming?
I shouldn't be. I should be ending stream. We were just like,
NYC expands actually really slowly.
Yeah, New York City expands actually really slowly. Yeah, but that's the thing is, if 29,000 people,
take care.
If there's 29,000 people per square mile, like with New York, and Star of David is literally committing genocide to try to get more room for their country, it's just an excuse. Like they're not like actually as dense as they could be. They just pretend that they are because so they could. I don't know. I thought it was maybe because 90. It's probably
replying to Terror Ryan Omsburg. NYC expands actually really slowly. I can confirm, though it's because we're already as developed as it gets.
Yeah. I'm just saying in general. Like I'm just saying in general as well. Like freaking Star David, freaking.
So yeah, bye and take care, dog.
Yeah.
Have a good one.
That's what I'm saying. I think 90, like I was saying, because 90% of their population straight up just agrees with like committing mass genocide, like to take over the Middle East. So
replying
it's like
to Terror Ryan Omsburg. Isn't NYC like over 1,000 people per square mile? I don't know, but I could imagine that to be true.
Not New York City, but fucking but Star of David, right? Star of David is trying to take over the whole Middle East because they are annoyed that everything is so dense. But turns out, apparently, New York is far denser. So, they're just, so unfortunately, most of the population just are fucking killer, like, just wanna, are just killers just to be killers, I guess. That's very unfortunate. Oof. Yeah, because there's a lot of people in Star David, too. Like, in that little teeny tiny piece of land, but apparently it's, how you say it. But, yeah, I mean, most of their population. Los Angeles is about as dense, too. Just slightly larger and less dense. Yeah. I mean, that's the problem is, man. Like, just fucking Star David is, yeah, but Los Angeles is like a car economy. It's very different. Yeah, Star David just like, they're just, I don't know, morons. I guess. New York City has one of the largest Jewish populations in the country, and we still support, you know, that country. I can't say the word. We know because of, you know, Twitch. We know just how to live life and how to not care. Yeah, true, true. I just like I was like mainly trying to figure it out because I'm like, because the reason why they say that they're like why the citizens, because typically when countries go to war, a lot of times like you have to make sure the citizens are also on like the same page because, you know, um are they doing their party proud? Well, probably not their party, because their party doesn't like the Democrats hate Zoran Mamdani. They fucking hate Zoran Mamdani, but it's because he actually gives a shit about the people. That's why. I don't live there, so I wouldn't know, but you know, like it seems like he actually gives a shit about everything. Um and he also doesn't like private equity or anything like that. So it's like he seems pretty cool, but again, I don't live there, so I wouldn't know. But yeah, what was I gonna say? Yeah, no, like that's the thing is you have to like somehow convince the majority of the population. I left here doesn't hate Mundani. Left here doesn't hate Mundani. That's fair. That's good. Glad to hear it. Yeah. I have a lot of people here that don't like Adriela Carvalda because, like, even though she fucking, like, got gassed by ice, so... Sorry, Cold Cubes, God damn it, I gotta stop saying the actual words. You know, because she got fucking gassed by fucking Cold Cubes, and then also got fucking, like, beaten the shit out of because she was, like, trying to check in on, like, a fucking... She was trying to check in on, like, a fucking, the quote-unquote Amazon warehouse, you know, fucking stupid-ass concentration camps. Left doesn't hate Mamdani, at least not here in New York City. We like the guy a lot. Yeah, I'm glad. Just, you know, we need someone like that, honestly. We have a few guys that are going to be like that. We just have to fucking get the right people here. There are good people here, it's just really fucking hard. Like, the thing is, I'm really glad that your fucking mayor, like, became so mainstream, because now that he has, there is so many fucking people that are popping up in my state that are trying to make a difference as well. It's so bizarre. There are, like, actually politicians here that give a shit now. Like, there's one guy that straight up his campaign, he's running it off of being anti-AI data centers. Like, there's one guy that just straight up is running for, or it's like trying to run for, he's not in my city, but he's running for mayor, and he's, what do you call it? And he's like super anti-AI data center. It's crazy, dude. So, it's kind of cool. So, or a representative of Gilbert? I don't know. Duh. Per square kilometer, 800 per square kilometer. Yeah, interesting. So, yeah, they're far, far lower. Interesting. I don't know. I was trying to maybe be like, okay, I don't know. I was trying to maybe like give them at least a little bit of the benefit of the doubt because like, I don't know, citizens like trying to be like, okay, well, maybe the citizens there are just really tired of like being so condensed and maybe they're running out of room and can't figure out shit. So I'm like, well, maybe they just like, you know, maybe their infrastructure just needs to be like figured out, but they're also like they've had like failures. I don't know, a bunch of like factors. And trying to be like, because again, it's 90%. Like 90% of the population just agrees with everything happening in the Middle East. So it's like, you know, so it's just like it's super scary because that's a lot of people. That's what like fucking hold on. I was looking that up. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Let me see here. 10 million. Actually, hold on. I could just look at the world population tracker. Yeah, 10 million. So, population of 10 million. and 90% of people agree, so that's what, fucking 9 million people? Yeah. Yeah, it's 9 million people. I don't even have to pull out a calculator for that. Yeah, 9 million people. Out of 10 million people that live in Star David, 9 million of them agree that, like, with, like, this massive fucking, like, crazy-ass war going on right now. So, it's not great. Not great at all. So, city isn't that heavily populated either. It's just small. Fair enough. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. It's crazy. Damn, my state almost has the same population as Star David. That's really scary to think about. That's wild. Like, it almost has the same population. Let's see, per square mile is lower than my cities by like 200. Oh yeah, dude, straight up. Not 200, 400 if it's 800. Because it's 449, sorry, 350, my bad. Yeah, so, interesting. I don't know, I was trying to, like, look it up and be like, okay, maybe they have a reason for it, but they don't. They don't, dude. They just, 540, actually, okay. Actual, yeah, I don't know, they just don't have a reason, I guess. They just wanted to take over the world. Which is or they wanted their leader to take over the world, which fucking sucks ass. Kind of really was hoping it was just like, they just like misunderstood, but I don't think they do. I think they just want to take over the entire planet. Keep in mind, my city only has a population of 160,000. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna end stream because I'm falling asleep, so good night.